we're here.
Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch with 3 tieflings every Friday night. Threeflings is a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology, so if this is your first adventure or your 50th, or even beyond that, welcome, you are all caught up. Tonight we are playing A Queen's Revenge by Dimitri Lambermont and Remco von der Hoyle from Uncaged Volume 2, the one with the Rusalka on it. And without further ado, let's meet our Tiefs, starting by welcoming back Draz. Why don't you tell us about your Tief?
Hello, I'm Draz, I'm Drazia down in the chat, and I am playing Vittori the Gloomstalker Ranger. She uses crossbows and magic to do her thing, unlike someone else on this stream.
Wow. Somebody else. Why don't you tell us about your Tief, Gwen?
There we go, camera focus. I'm playing Adara, our resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble with her warg puppy Crouton.
And lastly, never leastly, Ink, why don't you tell us about your Tief?
Hey, my name is Ink. You may find me down in chat or on Twitter at TheseDeadPens. And tonight, as usual, I am playing Ophelia, your Pact of the Tome, magical girl, frog, tiefling, warlock Ophelia. She is a patron of her mother, who is a fiend, and as usual, you probably know the drill. Also, it is Jess Pack's birthday today, even though she is not here with us.
I mean, she's like alive.
She's also in the chat.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Yeah, she's alive. I don't want anyone to think Jess Pack is dead.
Jess Pack, Health Pack screen down in the chat is one of the OG Threefs, and we want to send her lots of birthday love. But we've learned our lesson from singing on this show, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Pack. We love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm glad you're not dead like I just implied.
Sometimes I can still hear Jess's voice.
I can still see her chat messages.
Oh.
All right.
Tonight's adventure has some content warnings. As always, when Ophelia is here, it has the potential of snakes, but this one has a little bit more than potential. It will feature snakes, as well as an abduction. So if either of those are triggers for you, feel free to duck out, and we will see you next week. With that out of the way, who would like to give us a previously on Threeflings?
Vittori and Adara met Bassilon again, / for the first time. And shenanigans ensued.
Yeah.
You played Cursed Hearts.
Yeah, there was a lot of relationship drama and a lot of gossip, and Soup was involved, and yeah, oh god.
Right.
Where do
There's
we
a
even
family.
start?
There's a family of Philippine vampires. Mandarugo. So we showed up in town, and they were like, "Hey, people have gone missing." And Adara was like, "Fuck!" And then they were like, "Can you check out a grave robbing situation?" And she was like, "Absolutely." And the group went to check out robbed graves, which turned out to be the graves from the family, the famous family, the well-to-do family at the top of the hill, who also was doing all the relationship stuff of like, my daughter needs to get married off as soon as possible, and she's not into it for some reason, even though I'm making all the decisions. And all the Threefs were like, yeah, I wonder why. So we ended up going there because there was graves were getting robbed, and also someone was sick and we had to give them soup. And it turned out that they were a bunch of Mandarugo in the house, and there was the daughter, the mother, and the aunt were all Mandarugo, and the aunt was trying to frame the mother and daughter for like being Mandarugo, but she totally wasn't. And then she was gonna get them out of the family so then she could take control of the family and like start doing improvements to the way things were run around here. And
She said she wanted to start a dynasty.
Yeah.
Hats.
Oh no!
Oh, hats! Oh, no.
I'm never ready for this because I'm not sure how many
I
hats
have
there are
no
in this
hat. I am
house.
so sorry.
All right, and
I just
then
need to use my bag.
Perfect.
One day
Oh, it
I'll
looks
put
like a beret.
actual hats in this room.
It's more
Yeah.
funny this
This
way.
is my bedroom. I have no excuse.
One
I'm
day
just
I'll
waiting.
be prepared.
I need to fill out my planner more because this is like the weight is off center. I'm not far enough along in the year. Like, here we go. A jaunty planner.
Jess. Happy birthday again.
Yeah.
Happy
And
birthday.
Yeah, these are our birthday hats.
so yeah, then we I lost my train of thought. That we successfully proved that the aunt was also a Mandarugo and was doing bad instead of what the other two were doing, which was neutral. And then we were like, heads up, family, she's the one behind all of it. And they were like, dang, that sucks. Anyway, here's your money. Please never speak of this to anyone. And we went, can do. And that was the end of it.
Point of
And
share.
also, Adara drank a potion without thinking about it too much.
Adara
and she
attempted
dropped
to-
a 0 and then...
Yeah. She attempted to identify a potion by taste, which is something that I'm pretty sure you can do. But the potion itself was very powerful, and a taste alone was enough to knock her to 0. And more.
Geez.
Join our Patreon at $5 or up if you want to watch the behind-the-scenes video where Jess goes into all the nonsense that could have happened. Because it could have been very bad.
It could have been way bad.
What kind of potion was it?
A bad one. G-Sync, don't you watch the behind-the-scenes?
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm a fraud.
It's too hot to be Santa anymore. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It was an experimental potion, so it is not in any, like, books.
There's no, like, lasting effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's good.
She's fine now.
He got better.
So, that is worth the point of inspiration. Well done, team. And, if you are just now catching up, I've already been given a point of uninspiration from, Helpback stream.
Unspiration.
So I have a nat 1 on a roll coming up.
It starts.
Vittori, a while back, you had gotten a letter from your old buddy,
Yeah.
Euclotus Petrakis, asking you to come to
Yeah.
Hylia for King Ericlius Tarsus II to help with a mission. You've been traveling for a while. You met up with Adara, and I'm gonna say Ophelia. Where have you been? You were in the last town, or did you go home and see your mom for a bit?
Last town was with the big ol' Kraken. That was the last time I played with y'all. So I'm assuming I probably stayed in the last town to make sure everyone was, like, you know, not dead and was capable of rebuilding things so they would not die in the future.
Okay.
That, like, the second you were saying, oh yeah, the last time was the Kraken, my brain thought about how Adara wanted to have a shower, and I was like, what if Ophelia just had a really long bath? But that sounds more reasonable for her character to help out the town.
It can be both.
Since Ophelia was
Sure.
last seen in Fantasy Greece, and although it's taken several weeks for the Threefs to get here, this is also Fantasy Greece. So
Big.
yeah, they took a detour into Fantasy Philippines, but they're
No wonder it took us weeks to show up.
Don't argue the geography.
And
It's fantasy.
So I'll
The
say-
Philippines is where we say it is.
yeah,
I was gonna say, y'all are real bad with directions.
it's easy for you to catch back up to them in Mount Thebion. I don't speak Greek. Mount Thebion, of which the capital city is Pylea, where they happen to be going. This is the kingdom of Dreocopia. It's a lot of words that you don't have to remember. I'm just telling you so you know.
We will ask about all of them again, I'm sure.
Fine. It's a port town with a big harbor and a big mountain. And I could even tell you, oh, look, there's a read aloud for it, actually. Capital Pylea is a city of about 15,000 souls. It sprawls between the sea and the foothills of Mount Thebion. Pylea is known as a hub to the wider world. The southern regions lie across the sea. Many goods and people travel through Pylea to other regions in the realm. And you all arrive here, despite coming slightly different directions, and find the city bustling with activity. just like the last time you were in Fantasy Greece, it's not just humans walking around here. You see other tieflings, you see gnomes, you see tabaxi, you see some lizard folk. I mean, it's a port town. There's like a little bit of everybody here.
Nice.
This is where you come to each other.
Oh,
Man, you're still here?
how's the city that got attacked by the Kraken?
It's doing okay. Also, what do you mean am I still here?
Like, I don't know. I figured you would have found another country by now. Like, we left for like a while. I'm just surprised you're still here. It's good timing though, because Vittori has a thing. So
Oh,
Yeah.
meant it in
Is
a
it like
non-accusatory sort of way.
is it like a job?
This is just how Adara speaks.
You've known her for a while now. Yeah, job, right? Vittori?
Yeah,
Okay.
job.
Gotta love
So
it
I
when a
just, you know,
freelancer.
hold up the letter.
And at that, someone that Vittori recognizes as Euclatus Petrakis, a tall, handsome man in his late 30s, rides up on a chestnut horse through the market.
You
and
are surprised that Vittori knows a dude.
We know she knows dudes. We've seen her talk to a dude before. It just usually doesn't go well.
This is like the. I'd like to imagine that this is the same relationship that like Artemis had with Orion, where they're just like, she's like, "You're the exception. You're the one. I have high hopes for you. Do not let me down."
So he's got battle scars, he's got some scimitars, a bow slung over his back. He goes, Vittori, you made it! Finally! And
Yeah.
he jumps off his horse to like give you a clap on the back.
Hell yeah.
He goes, and your friends, who are these? Brave warriors as well, I assume.
Yes, of course.
Obviously.
This is Adara and this is Ophelia.
He extends a hand to shake to both of you. Firm, solid, manly grip. Probably shakes Ophelia like a little hard.
I was gonna
Ophelia's,
say, yeah, like a sock puppet. Yep.
Ophelia's got the full noodle arm going.
Yep.
As well. Welcome to Pylea. Unfortunately, we don't have much time to explore right now. The king is not a patient man. But, shall we head up the mountain?
Of course.
Did Vittori's letter have like details about what we're supposed to be doing, or was it just like, hey, meet
It
up with
was
me?
a lot of, please come here, we'll tell you, you know, we'll tell you when you arrive. There's a lot of details we can't, like, spill yet.
Got it. So like,
Yep.
can you tell us why we're here, or?
The king will make that clear to you, unfortunately. It's, as I said to Vittori, it's a delicate matter.
All right.
But now that you're all here and among friends, let's head to the palace. And takes you up. You see the hills of Mount Thebion, which is in fact a dormant volcano, are known for agriculture and a fine selection of strong red wine. Ericlius I has built his palace high on the slopes of Mount Thebion. Led by Euclatus, you ride up to the white walls of the palace, and Euclatus points out a small circle of villas just to the left. This is where you will stay. Unfortunately, I must leave you here. I have some work to do for His Majesty. Unfortunately.
Of course.
May I make an insight check?
Oh,
Once I finish the read aloud, yes,
Okay.
you can. He's been ill at ease as lately and wishes you to remain inside this part of the court. I'll see you at the meeting later today. You may absolutely make an insight check.
I was gonna say, this is nice. It's better than like a usual dingy inn room, you know?
Yes, it's the pride of Ericlius Tarsus II.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
give his
a
horse a little pat.
that's a natural 1 for 7. So I hate Vittori's friend.
This is what you get for trying to read the warrior dude, bro.
Seems legit. I mean, it's what it says on the tin. He's got to leave to go do some work for the king. He's been ill at ease lately and wants you to remain at this part of the court.
The fuck does ill at ease mean? All right.
You see, there is a bathhouse here, and as Euclidus gives you like a bow and hops back on his chestnut bay, some servants arrive with platters of like grapes and red wine and cheese, anything you can eat. So please, guests, make yourselves at home. The king will summon you when it's time. But please, rest, relax from your journey.
Thanks.
Man, after just like a lot of weeks of like it being very ambiguous as to if the Threefs have showered or have the capabilities to have a shower, there's just 2 adventures in a row where there are places that allow you to have baths.
Yep.
Don't worry
Clean
about
the
it. Ophelia's been
streets.
drenched in seawater. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Idara spent most of
Dunks Ophelia in.
Oh no. Idara spent most of last episode being like, I need a shower, and it never happened on screen. But definitely happened off screen
It happened
because
like at the very end.
yeah. Like in the behind the scenes, I remembered that I said that.
Kind of...
That's the only
Anyway.
kind of payment adventurers need is like a room and a shower.
And a wine and cheese.
and food.
Which
And wine and cheese.
Idara's gonna partake while we're just chilling.
Ophelia's just eating cheese in the bathhouse.
Oh yeah, and it's gorgeous. There's like frescoes carved here of like men and women and cavorting with each other, bathing each other in assorted pairings, and all sorts of... These are primarily human servants that are coming to serve you. But they offer to like do your hair, anything to put you at comfiness.
It's time for the soccer team braid circle.
I'm like trying to figure out how to take advantage of this while also maintaining personal space with these strangers I don't know.
Yeah, right. And also just like the fact that like, well, I want to be comfortable, like, the fact that we had to come here on like secretive business that they're not telling us about yet, I can't be relaxed. I need to, be alert and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's tough.
Janita, Dara, and Vittoria are just like, I will shower in my clothes. And Ophelia's just like, I want to eat cheese in the bathhouse.
So,
Oh, thank you for the raid,
Action
Ashton.
word.
Hey!
oh hey, thank you for the raid.
Action raid.
Is a super cool person, and a friend of ours, and is also running a game in about 20 minutes that we're gonna raid after this.
I was gonna say, why did it shout out you?
Because she forgot to put in the
Because I
username.
forgot to put Ashen word.
You have the username, and maybe you also need the app.
Nope.
I
There we go.
do.
I did.
There we go.
Okay, it was just the butt delay that the you can't do too many commands.
There we go.
Yay, thank you.
Got them all.
Welcome, everybody. All right. So, after your bathhouse relaxing, you are escorted from your villa by 2 guards, right? And basically say, it's time.
All
That's
right.
not ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dust all the cheese off my shirt and be like, all right, let's go.
Escorted by the guards, you pass through a large white marble columns and move through a heavy wooden door as you enter the palace proper. A servant welcomes you, and he seems nervous. He asks you to follow him with all possible haste, saying, I'm ever so sorry that the king does not like to wait. Takes you into the throne room, and you see it is a large rectangular room with high ceilings. Even though there's still some sun out, the room is mostly shady and dark. At the far end, opposite the door, King Heraclius sits on a large white marble throne with his back against the stone. He's a youngish man, mid-20s, cropped black hair in a military style. Looks pretty handsome. But he doesn't move, and his eyes are just watching you as you come in. Beside the throne is a wooden table filled with food. As you scan the room, you make out the shapes of warriors on either side. You sense a certain tension in the air. From the deeper shadows, you hear whispers which go silent as the king's angry gaze passes over the room. As you're brought before the throne, the king rises with a sigh and walks towards you. Come, let us eat, he announces. Euclidus should be here soon. He waves his advisors
Interesting
away.
that, like, the first thing he's like, oh yeah, let's eat. I'm like, I want to hear what the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
I don't exactly have the appetite anymore. I ate
Like-
too much cheese.
You gave us snacks. You can't do that right before dinner.
I mean, he can and he will. That's the point about being king.
Wait, I missed if there was like a table where it would be normal to sit down.
There is a table
Okay.
full of food.
I had a vision of it's just like him in his throne room, everyone else is standing, and he's like, let's eat. And I'm just like, where?
No, he gets up
The table, but I thought
and sits at the head of the table.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but I thought like it was just like a table off
It
to
is.
the side food for like people to bring over to him on his throne, but so just like
We walk into the king's house. He says, let's eat, walks over to the craft services table and sits down. And we're all just
Pretty
like,
much, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I like
okay.
the idea that it's literally a craft services table, so there's like a veggie tray, maybe 5 Pepsis, and like a bag of chips. That's it.
I sit down next to the carrots and ranch dressing. I assume there's a chair that's like normal to take. I'll take a normal chair, like, you know, not sitting right
As
next to the
opposed an
king.
abnormal chair?
Well,
what
like,
do
you know,
mean?
you're probably supposed to leave like a buffer between the king and like everyone else. So like the chairs on either side of him are no go, but then like ones further down the table are fine.
Got it.
So like, you know,
Ah.
normal chair.
Gonna say Ophelia doesn't care about that.
He does the Jarl pose from Skyrim. He sits in his chair.
Of course he
God,
does.
of course he does. Where like his butt is barely in the seat.
How are you finding Dracopia? Did anyone follow you?
It's quite lovely.
It's nice. I like where we're staying.
Good.
Nobody followed us to our knowledge, and we're usually pretty observant about these things.
Good, good. You can't ever be really sure, can you?
Is that a problem you have often?
His eyes kind of flare for a minute and he sighs and says, there's a lot of problems being king, but, well, you know, daggers in the night, people trying to, take what's rightfully yours, you understand. That's why we hired you for a retrieval job.
It's like
I'm
giving out
assuming it's-
information in a weird order.
So I
Okay,
see
We
you.
should already be knowing that he's contacted us for a retrieval job, but he did not tell us about it. All right, sir.
That's what I was gonna comment on. I'm like, I'm assuming this is something expensive, because otherwise you would have told us in the letter and not made sure that, you know, we didn't get followed and stuff like that.
Expensive or embarrassing.
Yeah, or both. Maybe
Really
both.
embarrassing.
Yes. Well, I gained this kingdom by, well, it was my kingdom, and I defeated a usurper. And ever since then, there have been thieves trying to take what's rightfully mine, you see. I need it back. I'm going.
Look, the last time we were in fantasy Greece, and
Fantasy Greece equals heists. This is what we've learned.
I was gonna say, yeah, you are quite young to be a king. No offense.
Oh. You're born a king. You become one when your father dies. My father died quite young. The usurper's knives. Usurpers everywhere.
people stabbing your father.
What?
Uh,
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say, were there like 39 people stabbing your father?
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
uh,
Uh,
as you are enjoying the food and wine, there's a noise from down the hall. You hear screams and the sounds of battle. Alarm bells start ringing. The king is immediately surrounded by a cordon of guards who move him out the door. You are left to fend for yourselves. As you make your way outside, you see part of the barracks in flames. There's chaos everywhere. Euclidus is on the far side of the courtyard. Through the blaze, you catch a rider on a horseback shooting flaming arrows into the barracks. She, an Amazon, is headed straight to Euclidus. You try to reach your friend, but are cut off from him by the raging fires. Catching sight of your band, one of the attackers breaks off and charges towards you. As it gets closer, you realize you are being attacked by a large horned humanoid. Let's roll for initiative.
Whoa.
Oh,
because I didn't roll use my natural 20 last stream, and I should probably use it. I'm just gonna use my natural 20 on the initiative.
Makes
I guess
sense.
I have a nat 1 on initiative for one of these.
You sure do.
I guess that guy who's barreling towards you gets a nat 1.
gonna trip on his own
Nice.
sandals.
Oh, I got a 22.
Well, that's a nat 1 on initiative, though, he gets. So he's just a little slow.
So yeah, because with my initiative bonus, I got a 25.
Holy shit.
Got an 11, so like, yeah.
Rangers be like,
I'm a warlock.
Because
Excuse you, I'm
as a
switching.
Gloomstalker Ranger, she adds her wisdom bonus as well. So
ooh. Yeah, no,
it's just
I was
that
talking
I always
about.
roll mediocre when I roll initiative, so it never looks like it's helping.
I love how you roll mediocre, and I'm like, Jazz, there is rarely a time when my initiative is over 12.
That's
But only one of you adds a 5 to it.
And guess who that is? It ain't me, baby.
Okay. Vittori, you are up
Hello.
first.
Alright, what's the situation?
You are being charged at by 3 massive horned creatures. And you see far off an Amazon guarded by a skeletal version of one of these horned creatures. She's on horseback, heading for Euclidus.
These horned creatures, do they look like minotaurs?
They sure do.
Oh.
We met
Yeah,
one of
that's what
those
I
and
thought.
he was nice.
Which one
Vittori gets out her ring of the Minotaur from that adventure and holds it up and be like, "Hello, we
are
I
friends.
see that you're like, that you're
I see that
charging
you're
us, but
equally
we might not
beefy."
be enemies."
This is Adara.
We don't have to
being
fight
like, oh
you
no, what do we
if-
do? This is Adara not knowing what to do, and Vittori pulling the bro card every 5 minutes at this point.
Okay, so are you trying to do a persuade
Yes.
check to stop them from charging?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll roll that. What's my persuasion? That's an 18.
Okay. They got a 16. So you can stop one of them in their tracks. As it kind of just, like, is running at you with its horns and then sees, like, that ring out and is like...
Love that this Minotaur has the same voice as Scooby-Doo.
Right? Haru!
Dara, what are you up to?
Alright, so there's one fewer Minotaur charging us.
Mm-hmm.
Which means there's now how many things charging us?
2.
Alright.
You.
One Minotaur and one, Amazon?
2 Minotaurs.
2
charging
Minotaurs.
you. The Amazon is charging Euclidus.
Right. Vittori, how good is your friend at defending himself?
Do I know?
You know that he's a seasoned warrior. You fought off a bunch of raiders together. He can handle himself in a fight.
Alright.
Okay, yeah. He should be fine for now.
Alright. Then I'm gonna run out to meet the Minotaurs, and I'm gonna try
You
and...
know he could handle a Minotaur.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out to meet the Minotaurs, and I'm gonna try and sweep the legs of one of the charging ones.
Oh, nice.
I hope they're easy to hit. Well,
Okay.
14?
Yeah.
Alright, they are easy to hit.
Nice.
We love to see it.
You need to roll a strength check.
Yeah,
to
you do
not
need to
fall.
make a strength save.
That is an 18 on my new cat dice.
Well, your new cat dice passed this time. But you will still take
time.
14 points of magic silvered slashing damage.
Ooh, smack. Smack? Ooh, smack.
Oh, smack.
Okay, what else?
And that didn't work, so I'm going to turn to the other one, and I'm going to try to sweep that one's legs.
Okay.
Maybe this time.
Adara.
25 to
Sweeping
hit.
legs.
I got a 10 to resist you.
Yay, it worked.
Yeah. Vidara being like a Beyblade, just trying to constantly sweep the legs of these things that are massive compared to her.
Alright, that is 20 points of magic silver slashing damage to that one. As I rolled much better.
Is it prone?
Yeah, it is now prone. And then I assume the other one's still gonna try and charge by still, so I'm gonna turn back around and with my bonus action, bite the first Minotaur.
Oh, nice.
Midgetar? Is that what you
No,
just said?
I tried to say Minotaur and also the other one at the same time, and so it came out as complete nonsense.
Oh no.
That's a 16 to bite? Yeah,
Yeah.
15. Okay. Ooh, please take 12 points of bite damage.
Yeah, I don't love it.
time.
And
I
that's...
have to get out a calculator.
Oh no.
And I'm not good at math.
Oh
It's
no,
okay.
not maths.
A music
I
sting.
won't play this game. I'm
You
just,
said
I'm
16
reminded.
bite or 12?
What? 12.
12. Okay, cool.
I cannot do 16 damage with my bite attack.
Imagine
Oh.
if you could, though. Imagine how powerful that
I
would
could
be.
if I added a superiority die to it. Anyway, that's my turn.
Your teeth.
So, then you see a bunch of guards running to assist Euclidus, helping on his behalf, basically. And the thing that is running for him looks at them, and they all actually no, that's not what happens. You don't see what happens. You just see guards running to help him. And then yep, that's what's going on behind that fire. And then Ophelia, it's your turn.
Gonna say I can't wait to hear what that accidental plot exposure is gonna do for us in about 3 seconds. Okay, so how many more Minotaurs do we have that are charging toward us?
2.
Okay.
Well, one fell down, and one stopped moving.
Okay, so one tripped and then one just like beefed it. Okay, that's funny. Haha, beef. Um, Adara, are you close to either one of these?
I'm next to both of them because I hit both of them.
Okay. Can I ask you to move like a good maybe 20 feet?
I can on my turn.
I was gonna say, what's a turn?
I can in about 6 seconds.
Hey. I was gonna say then forget it because I was gonna do something and it was gonna hurt. So, forget it. I am then going to, take out... Okay, I'm gonna see... Hang on, there's one more thing I wanted to make sure, just to make sure I can do this. Okay, yeah, okay. With the one that's laying on the ground then, I am going to, cast Vampiric Touch upon it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move closer and cast Vampiric Touch. Because I have to be able to touch it, so I'm gonna move, within that.
Fear.
Just start draining
Fear.
that help.
I mean, it's fine. If it takes a card...
Feel it grew fangs
It's-
and then just bit into it.
Excuse you, it's a shadow hand.
Adara's
It's-
just like,
Adara's just like, that's my thing!
but imagine Adara's like,
Okay. It's not teeth, it's a shadow hand. It's like the Miles Morales, like, hey, put your hand on the shoulder thing, but it sucks your life out instead. Excuse you.
You're not hurt yet, though.
What?
You're not hurt yet, though. But
It
that's
doesn't
cool.
matter, it still does a good amount of necrotic damage, I don't care.
It does. That's fine.
Does a 16,
It sure
get rid of
does.
the dice? Yeah, okay, that's really glad, because I was hoping that these things did not have, like, a 25 AC. I was really hoping
No,
not. Oh.
they're topless dudes.
I'm sorry, did you just say that they have weak AC because they're topless dudes?
Yeah.
They don't have
I mean,
armor.
fair enough. Fair enough, I'll give that to him.
music stopped in that moment.
Right?
It's like, wait, they're topless?
Just like breathe that in.
Let me search up like a record scratch sound effect real quick. Ophelia reassesses whether she wants to touch.
Have they used the bathhouses recently? Just like to be continued.
I mean, the one at the monster manual even has a little nipple, which
You
you,
know what?
can't have in your DM skill
Good for
part.
Minotaur.
because it's banned.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. So, he's taking 8 points of necrotic damage, because apparently out of 46, I only rolled an 8, but that's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
no.
Don't worry about it. Hang on, I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna forget anything else. Oh, I have to check something real quick. I don't think this is a concentration. Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
it
Okay, so I can't do it. Forget it. Okay, because I was gonna try to do another spell, but I'm like, they're both concentration. I can't do that. JK. It's okay. So that's my whole thing.
All right. So, one of the minotaurs, the one not on the ground, is going to make a reckless attack on Adara. Sure, glad it was reckless, but it's still probably not going to hit. Because a 17 does not hit you, does it?
No.
Okay.
I just regular sidestep out
Oh,
of the
wait.
way.
That's not what it was, because I'm... I just added its strength. I forgot to add its proficiency. So, a 19. I still don't think that hits you.
No. Tings off my shield.
Okay,
What's
cool.
your AC at the moment?
20, like usual.
20.
Oh gosh, that's really good.
This is why I go into fights.
So another one is going to stand up and also make a reckless attack. And it's going to have a worse success than the other. And
So a failure.
the one, yes, it will
Okay.
fail.
I was like, worse for me?
No. It got a 16.
Where's
And
all of us?
the one that Vittori stopped just shouts out in Abyssal, "Do you kill a Minotaur for that? What is that?"
And can I shout back, or do I need to wait for my
You
turn?
can shout back.
Okay.
Talking.
No, I shout back into Bissell. No, we helped out a Minotaur, and he gave this to us as a gift.
Goes, well, tell me more about that. That's a cool ring. I want to hear about it.
Like,
Alright.
now?
It's like getting into a fight and then someone going, I like your shoes. You want to tell me about those?
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And then it's Vittori's turn.
It's like if someone stopped you in the middle of a mosh
we
pit to
just
ask you about your
remove-
outfit.
Why don't we just remove Vittori and this Minotaur from the combat entirely? Just shove them to the side.
They just walk.
This is a mess.
They walk arm in arm, like, over off to the side of the combat, and, like, Vittori, you know, takes out, like, a journal and starts flipping through to, like, find the narrative of, like, when that ring was a thing, and...
Sorry, if you want to, you can give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or an insight check. But I'll tell you perception will be more helpful.
That's a 16.
So you get a glimpse through the fire. And you see that your buddy is paralyzed at this point. And you see the creature that had been running towards him is making a move like they were trying to get him onto the horse.
Interesting. Well,
a kidnapping.
yeah, I'm going to communicate to the others and turn to the Minotaur, be like, I'll tell you about it soon, but then she rushes through the fire to try and stop
So
this.
fun for me. Let's give you some fire damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good thing everyone's
Yay.
tieflings.
But it's fine, I'm a tiefling.
Oops, all tieflings.
Let's just
That's our tagline. Threeflings,
let's
oops,
just
all
make it
tieflings.
a flaming sphere. That's fine. Okay, give me a dex save, my dear.
That is a dirty 20.
Sweet. So you will only take half damage, and then you only take half of that because you are a tiefling. So
Yeah.
please just give me 4 fire damage.
This itches a bit. You know, nothing.
Oh no.
Nothing too bad.
It's but a flesh wound.
All right, and you see there are a couple very nervous looking guards here. You see your paralyzed friend with the hand of an undead looking creature on his shoulder. And the undead creature is on a horse, and it has a minotaur skeleton guarding it.
Yay. Interesting. So, trying to figure out if like there's what is like the easiest like or most straightforward way of like getting my friend out of this situation. Because there's a lot going on here.
Cloud of daggers.
Yeah,
Lot of daggers.
That's fair.
I don't know if a paralyzed guy can do great on his dex saves.
True.
No.
Or you know, just like
Maybe I
whipping a
should just
dagger,
try and grab him.
try to like shoulder him and like run away.
You will have to get through the Minotaur skeleton for that. And, like, it'll get an opportunity attack on you. To get to
I'll
him.
risk it because I can't. Because skeletons I can't handle very well because I only do piercing damage. So yeah. Yeah, I'll run past the Minotaur skeleton and try and
Alright,
grab my
it's
friend.
gonna get an opportunity attack on you. That's a cocked die. Try that again. I think it's gonna miss. Because I don't think a 14 hits you.
No.
All right. And then you are going to get opportunity attacked by the other critter that's currently grabbing your friend. That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. We do not like to hear these words from our DM.
It's okay.
So tragic that we couldn't control when that nat 1 came into play, because I would have been like, ah!
That's okay. You're okay. It's not that much. I didn't roll that high.
bad things to hear from your DM after a critical
15,
success.
16, 24 bludgeoning damage as you get punched in the face.
Yeah, that's not.
See, that's not so bad.
That's not a lot of damage. I guess
That is a lot of damage.
That's not so bad.
But
Yeah.
Okay. And now you can try and make a grab for your friend.
that's just a grapple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a bonus to that, so that is a 12. I assume that doesn't work, but I have a second attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that doesn't work.
But I have a second attack, so I'm gonna try again.
Do it.
Using your second action to shoulder your bow.
That's a 14, so that also doesn't work. Damn it! This is what happens when I do the thing that makes sense on my turn, but I'm not the
No,
fighter.
actually, you do break the hold.
Nice.
You didn't get him, but you broke the hold of the thing
Hell
that was
yeah,
holding
that's
on to him.
something. I've done my part.
It's Zadara's turn.
All right. I point at both the minotaurs and say, I'll come back for you, and then run off after Vittori.
Huh. All right, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure. That is a 15.
Okay. You are dexterous through this. You have saved.
Nice.
So, half and half. 12. You will take 4 fire damage.
Okay. Reduced already, or?
That's reduced already. Yep.
Okay. All right. So I come in. I see Vittori trying to wrestle a guy off of a horse who is also being held. I recognize the guy, and is also being held by an undead question mark. And there's a minotaur skeleton between me and them. So, what does the... Actually, never mind. Let's just, deal with the problems as they arise. So, scimitar sheathed, two-handed maul out. We're just gonna go straight for the minotaur skeleton first. And
Hell yeah.
just start, reducing the to-do list.
All
So-
right.
It's a pinata.
Yeah.
It's a pinata.
All right, first swing is a natural 1. So
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
no!
it's gonna get to
You
whack
have that
back.
inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
You sure you don't want to use your...
Sure, we never remember to use the party inspiration, so I guess I'll use it.
Like,
So that is instead
Today is
a 4.
the party remembers to use stuff day.
right.
oh,
So
mine
does
only got a 4.
a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
Yay!
My god.
That's not even my good attack. All right. Oh my god. It's 2d6. I rolled 2 1s. That's fine. Please take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh,
And
So that becomes 14.
that was
Yeah.
the warm-up attack, so I'm gonna attack again, but like for real this time. The first one was just testing the waters. That's a 19 on the die. So
Yeah,
let's hope the
on the
d6s
die.
cooperate. Fun fact, the 19 is right next to the 1, but it's much better. And that is
Fun
9.
dice fact.
Fun dice fact. That's 9 points of damage, as I still didn't roll great, but it's technically not minimum.
So 9 becoming 18 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And I assume this skeleton is still up. So with my bonus action, I would like to bite the Minotaur skeleton.
Yeah, bite them bones.
Crunch.
I don't want to talk about it.
Like doggo like owner.
So that's another natural one.
Okay.
Good highlighted message,
Oh.
DW. Good highlighted message.
Chat, please help me.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, DW.
So, I'm going to say that some of the fire creeps up on you while you are fighting. And you can't save, you just take, but you will, it is going to be half, so you'll just take 3 fire damage.
All right.
And then it is the Revenant's turn.
Oh, is
Oh
that-
no.
Oh, that's what this is. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I hate these.
And she looks, glares at Vittori, and then grabs you, Claudius, again, and yanks him up on the horse. Steers the horse, and is gonna start to dash away. You
She's
can
like-
get an opportunity attack on her, though.
She's like, this is my bro.
Like, mine!
Can you make an opportunity attack with a crossbow?
Adara can make an opportunity attack.
Oh,
and
fuck
she
yeah.
runs
Yeah,
by.
okay, that's what I thought.
I would like to attack the horse.
Oh.
I mean, if I'm allowed.
Dog! Not the
There you are.
horse.
Can I do a maneuver on a opportunity attack or no? Okay.
I don't think so. Can you?
So I wrote down what I hit with a melee
Look.
attack.
Let me look. Hang on.
Phase
might
1
be
is
able
actually
to.
connecting with the horse, so let's roll that d20 first, because, you know, it hasn't been great. Okay. That's a 27 to hit the horse.
Yeah, you'll hit the horse.
Oh. Let me look.
I would like to apologize to anyone in the chat or who views the VOD later who likes horses. I'm sorry.
I'm
We
sorry
did-
to all you horse girls.
We did not warn
We
you.
learned from Page Bomber Guy that horses don't exist.
It's true. That's why they're impossible to draw.
Oh, Krakeny just said she biting on that pen like Adara bit that bone.
How much damage do you do to that horse?
Well, I was waiting to find out if I could try and trip it, because that affects it.
It
Oh,
just says
okay.
whenever you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can.
Yeah, so you can do it.
Cool. Then it needs to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And it takes... Whoa.
You get the horse to make a straight save.
That is
Yeah.
21.
All right, fine. The horse passes the strength saving throw. However,
It's a strong horse.
it
Would it
will...
help if I told you it's a skeletal
Yes,
horse?
no, not the Drawfee horse.
I just realized I'm still holding my maul. So it takes 15... 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You said it's skeletal?
Uh-huh.
Doubled to 44.
Okay. So, you absolutely obliterate this horse.
Hell yeah.
Adara, with her opportunity attack, is...
Maybe Gwendy will be able to draw a horse now.
I
I've
have...
acquired its power. I am the horse lord
The
now.
horses work.
Woo! I'm gonna have her do a dex save to not get crushed by the obliterated horse, and that is a 20, so she's fine.
I was gonna say, imagine if that was it. That's the adventure. She gets crushed by the horse. We're done here. That's it.
We solved all the problems in fantasy Greece.
Yeah.
The horse
And
is not a pinata, Gwendy.
you
Disagree.
hear a raspy voice as she points to the Minotaur skeleton and just says, "Take him out of here!" The Minotaur skeleton is gonna pick him up and start to run. You can also get an opportunity attack.
Looks
Perfect!
Adara's like bludgeoning with it.
Wait, can I? Don't you only get one reaction every
Oh yeah,
round?
you do.
Dang
So
it.
the Minotaur
Okay.
skeleton is
Vittori,
going to...
punch it!
Punches, stick your leg out, trip.
Punches are bludgeoning!
Okay. Yeah, I will. I will, for the sake of this, punch the Minotaur.
Okay.
See how this
Knock its
works.
doofy little head
Punch
off
it,
its
Vittori.
shoulders.
That's a 2, so no.
Okay. So you were unexpected. You were
I was
not
like, punch it.
expecting the speed of a charging Minotaur skeleton. With a frozen man on his shoulder as he charges through the fire and starts to run. And then it is Ophelia's turn. You still have 2 Minotaur friends who are not skeletons in front of you. One of whom is lying on the ground. The other who wanted to talk to Vittori about jewelry. And another who is pretty pissed off. Y'all left Ophelia surrounded by Minotaurs.
They attacked... So wait, they attacked recklessly this turn. Does that mean that Ophelia has advantage on attacking them, or was it just Idara?
He does.
Oh, that's a thing? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I just... How close is the one skeleton? The skeletal minotaur that is quite literally doing the dash.
It will run past you.
Oh, okay.
The other
Cool.
Minotaurs are going to try and block its way, but, I mean, you could use your action to try and, like, run in the way or something.
Okay, I'm just asking because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do at this point. Okay, so, let's see. I have to look at what I have. I always forget, like, what the weapon things actually mean. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Okay. So those 2 minotaurs are still on the ground, then I take it? And they
One
have
is on
not-
the ground, the one that you were siphoning health off of. Oh, no, wait, no, he stood up. He stood up because he
Okay.
attacked Adara.
Okay.
But you still have your, if you want to keep draining his health, you can do that, because you have that concentration spell on him.
Yes, I do. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Yeah, I'll do that again.
Okay.
Which means I also... Do I have to do the... I have to do the attack. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually really good. I'm very happy about that, then. Well, I don't have to do that again. I just lost a D4. Where'd you go? Oh, it landed on my copy of the American Pragmatists. Nice. That's 12 points of damage. That is significantly better than last time.
Okay.
Okay. And then I am, just going to have my scythe out to prepare myself for when this, bony boy runs past me.
We can say that happens on your turn if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Because he's dashing, so he'll run a by. Or
Yeah,
right-
he's... Okay, yeah, he's going for it then? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, little man. You know what? Screw it, because I actually have this. I could take my 18, or I can just take my crit. I'm gonna take my crit that I have
Take your crit.
Yeah.
from Adam a little bit ago.
Crit.
Oh, okay, so that's gonna finally happen. So, what is it? We do max on the one and then just add for another?
Yep.
Okay, which is gonna be great, because my sickle doesn't do that much damage. I love that for me. Okay, so he's taking... He's just taking 6 points, but what I want to do is I want to take the sickle and I want to, like, have it down by his ankle, so I want to try to, like, whip through it and trip him while I'm doing that.
Okay.
I mean, he's bone. How strong can he be?
I mean, he's a Minotaur.
Yeah, but he's also only bone. He doesn't have any muscle. It'd be like trying to say, does a chicken wing have strength?
Okay. So he has to beat that. Yeah, he's going to beat that because even with your crit, he got on his save a 21.
Damn. Screw you, my man. Because I was gonna say that would have actually with the critical and my attack bonus, it would have been a 23.
Oh, okay then. Then I'll say he will take a little tumble.
Take a tumble with the boy. Yes. I forgot to add my bonus. I just was like, I'll take the crit, and I'm not even gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So that's a 23. And then I'm gonna turn toward Vittoria and be like, Vittoria, get your boy.
And at that point, conversational Minotaur is going to come up, scoop up Euclidus from Tripped Minotaur, and go, I didn't care about your ring, we were just decoys, and run off.
Oh my god. It was a ruse.
And now he's going to run what would be 80 feet away. So we're back at the top, and it's Vittori. You still have a Revenant and not a Minotaur skeleton anymore, because that's biophilia. But there's still a Revenant there.
Oh.
Do I take revenge on the Minotaur that
That Minotaur is now like 160 feet away from you. But
He has an 80 foot. Wait, his regular
mean-
speed is 80 feet?
No, he was taking the dash. His regular is 40.
Oh, okay.
So one ran 40 and dashed.
Oh god.
And he's running 40.
Now I have to remember what the range of a heavy crossbow is. I never have to think about it. But I think I'm still within range of a heavy crossbow.
I'm gonna say so because
Yeah.
the light I think is 120 at disadvantage, so I'm gonna say you're probably.
The heavy one is
Yeah, I think
range
it's like
100 over 400.
320?
100 over 400.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was gonna say the light one is not that far.
So it's at disadvantage because it's outside the first range increment, right? But
Yeah.
you can still do it.
But you can still do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look for my own benefit.
Get your boy.
I wish I could do
Sorry,
fancy
get your boy.
maneuvers so I could like trip attack from a distance.
Right. Technically, those ones say
Yeah, it's
melee attack
100
specifically.
to 400. Yeah, okay. So 100 to 400, so it's still fine, but at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It is
Alright.
massively unfortunate.
I'd like you to know that the text for this just reads, the Revenant carries him off into the night. So, well done, Threes.
Leave a like if you too would love to see us ruin an adventure.
I assume that an 11 does not hit.
No, that's not. It's so close.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's much better. Does a dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
I rolled an 11 and a 15, so it's like, what's disadvantage? Never heard of her.
Oh.
Time to roll my dice. And then this is the part where I have to remember how maths works. 21.
I was gonna say, if you guys ask me, I can do mental math. I can help you.
Alright, anything else, Vittori?
That was kind of bad.
No.
Okay. Idara, you are up. There's a Revenant in your face. You
Alright.
just killed her horse.
Well, she should have thought of that before she tried to kidnap our friend on her horse.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
thought this was Claudius's horse. I feel better now.
Alright, so, they're fully out of range. You said 160 feet?
Mhm.
Alright. So, even...
Yes.
Yeah, even dashing into action surging, I would not be able to catch up. So, Idara stares at the running Minotaur for a hot second, just kind of looks back at Victoria and is like, you got that right. I'm just gonna... And then...
I should have said the other Minotaurs ran along with it,
Okay.
too. They're not, like, dashing, but they're running their speed behind it.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back to the Revenant And I guess does she look skeletal?
No, she looks, I mean, they don't, yeah, she looks kind of like a ghoul, but fancier.
Fancy ghoul.
A fancy ghoul,
Oh,
and
so, like-
she's dressed like an Amazon.
All right.
For her.
I'm gonna draw my scimitar again, because in case that matters. It doesn't seem like she's, particularly susceptible to being bludgeoned. So, turn to the Revenant. I'm gonna take 2 swings at the Revenant with my scimitar.
Okay. Do it.
19 on the die. My d20 is just really heavily weighted toward the 119 area today, I guess. That is
Yeah.
a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shockingly.
Yeah, shockingly. All right. Let's trip the Revenant. Why not? Let's one-trick pony this fight. Please make me a strength save.
You can't one-trick pony it. The pony's dead.
You killed the pony, Adara.
Ooh, my honey and dice did me dirty.
Yay, thank you, honey.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
That's a 12.
Fail. All right.
Yeah.
So you are now prone, and you take, what is this? 21 points of magic silvered slashing damage.
Okay.
And now I'm going to swing again.
Do it.
Yes.
Well, does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. Please take another 11 points of magic silver slashing damage.
Okay.
And now I would like to bite the Revenant
Please do.
with my bonus action for a natural 20. Yes. All right. I hope Revenant tastes good. So that is
Probably not.
They're
14.
undead creatures made of vengeance.
ugh.
I was gonna say
Well,
they were also made out of dust.
they taste familiar. That is 14 points of bite. As I did not roll great.
I'm waiting for the day that Adara bites into
32
something.
plus 14 is 46.
Seems
What is it?
plausible. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was saying I can't wait for the day for Adara to bite into something and go, it tastes like a Slim Jim.
Never heard of a Slim Jim.
Snap into one.
See,
You can
it
go find
is
out.
her turn. She's going to stand up. And then she is gonna try and punch Adara twice. And wow,
Beautiful.
brutally fail. One of those punches is nat 1. So we could say she even falls down again.
Oh no!
Tried to punch Adara. after she got-
These and ones.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
What's
ones.
going on?
You do see some of her skin start to knit back together, though.
Shit.
Jeez Louise. It's
All right.
creepy.
So it's
And
not
then-
silver.
She looks at you, she just goes, "At least the job is done." And she starts to crawl away. She's not getting up again. Just using some of her movement to crawl.
Excuse me?
Ma'am?
Minotaur skeleton is going, its job is to protect her. So it's gonna go make an attack on Adara.
Oh, it's still alive.
Yep.
Skeleton was dead.
Nope.
Nope, I just whipped it onto the ground.
Okay.
Gonna use its movements,
It was just rusting.
and it's gonna take some fire damage, of course.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Unlike a tiefling, I don't think he's resistant. Oh.
He is not resistant to fire damage. So
Oh, maybe you should have been a tiefling next time. Oh.
it's gonna be 8 fire damage.
Didn't
for
hellish
him.
rebuke. If
Actually,
I can
no.
get to
let's-
good. Oh.
I said 8 and I wrote 10, so he's just gonna take 10. And then he's gonna charge at Adara, and that is a 18 on the die. So that's gonna hit you, hon.
What if he only has a +1? You better check.
He doesn't.
All right, that's fair.
That's a 24 to hit.
All right.
Oh,
I'll allow it.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So that's gonna be Where are my D12? Oh, I rolled really badly on one of them.
All right.
Yay!
18 plus
On one of them. How many of them were there?
2. So that's what he charged. So one of those is a D8. The other is also a D8. Yeah. Oh, and those are 2 ones. So you're so good. That's 16 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And please give me a strength saving throw.
I'm a fighter. I'm great at these. All right. One
I
of these.
shouldn't have even rolled D12s because he was goring at you, not. Wait, I did that wrong.
Oh no.
It should have been D8s.
I mean, if they were both ones, I'll take it.
Yeah, they were. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm like, where are the rest of my D8s? I have them right here. Here we go. Let me roll. Take your damage away. It's better, and I rolled much nicer for you. So that's 10. 10 damage.
All right. I heal 6.
And give me a strength saving throw.
All right. That is a 26.
Okay, you are not pushed or knocked.
It's like a cow running at you.
The cow, but minus all the mass.
And he is going to stand guard over the Revenant. And then it is Ophelia's turn.
Okay. Yeah, so the Revenant's taken damage at this point. And so has our Bone Boy. How close are you guys to the Revenant and stuff again?
I was close enough to attack the Revenant, and then the Minotaur is close enough to attack me.
Y'all are making it so hard for me not to fireball things.
You can fireball me. I resist fire, and I'm basically healthy.
You know what? That is entirely fair. I really do have to stop being so afraid of that.
Also, the room is already on fire.
It's true.
That is fair. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna whip 3 beads off my necklace.
Nice.
And I'm gonna whip them, kind of like. I was trying to figure out how to describe this, and I'm like, you know that scene in Twilight where they're playing baseball inexplicably? It's like that.
Yes. Yes. You mean the best scene in Twilight?
Yeah. It's so good.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
I wish it weren't copyrighted so I could immediately switch us to Supermassive Black Hole.
It would have been. It's what they would have wanted. Hang on, wait. I gotta look because I was trying to cast it at. Was it 3rd? I'm trying to use D&D Beyond to try to get better at using it, and it's.
These people are just trying to flee. You're causing them pain. They did
Well,
their kidnapping. Now they just want to leave in peace.
They should have thought of
They
that.
did the steal. They
Yeah.
did the steal.
They should have thought of that before they started shit.
Yes. Okay. So you all have to make dexterity saving throws.
I mean, what's a little like kidnapping between friends? That's like what Jawbreaker was all about. And that went so well.
Is it friendly though?
Wait, am I in the radius of this, or am I somewhere else?
Oh yeah, I did give you permission to fireball my cousin also.
It's a little fireball between friends.
I mean, Vittori might have been out of range because she wasn't like directly interacting with any of those.
Yeah, I have literally no idea.
This is what happens when we have theater of the mind and also
It's a 20-foot sphere, so y'all get to decide.
Well, I assume I'm in it, and I got a 22.
I think I'm out of it because I was like, I assume I moved somewhat while going to shoot after the Minotaur.
Okay.
Okay, so you're taking half as much damage. Oh, I don't know what money. Okay.
They got a 10 and a 3.
Okay, cool, because it was a 15. Wasn't that high. The bar was not that high, but boy, did you manage to mess it up. Okay. taking 30 points of fire damage.
Holy shit!
All right. And
It's
for
86!
for me, it's half to 15, and then half again for resistance.
Yeah, so I think it's 8, because it rounds up if it's damage, I believe.
Does it round up or down? I thought everything rounded
I think
down.
it rounds up.
Okay.
It rounds up if it's a bad thing, it rounds down if it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's how I like to
Minotaur
remember it.
skeleton is totally dead.
Yeah, toast, boy!
Hell yeah.
I was gonna make a joke about it smelling like a burger joint, but then I'm like, he has no flesh, so I can't make that joke, which sucks!
The Revenant has flesh. Probably.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
the
but I
trophy horse is so disturbing.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's Yu-Gi-Oh! As a horse. It's Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why!
And it's a horrible worm horse.
Yeah, Kaiba's like, what the long face, Yugi? And Yugi's like, huh?
Oh no.
Anything else, Ophelia?
I think that's all I can do before my turn goes absolutely batshit nuts.
The Minotaurs continue their abduction and vanish into the night.
Hat time. Hat time.
Hat time. Look at all this.
time.
So
I
much
have
hat
I've changed so it is no longer the Pusheen, it is now a cow.
today.
In honor of our Minotaur
Nice.
friend who
I'm
I
still
just
using my dice back.
who I gracefully
Sorry.
just turned into a burger.
You are up.
So they've left.
The Minotaurs have left with you, Claudius, yes. There's just a Revenant on the ground who's trying to leave. You killed her horse and her bodyguard.
At this stage, have we encountered a Revenant before?
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah,
You've
so
encountered
far
a lot of
Yeah.
undead, but not a Revenant.
we've encountered a lot
Yeah.
of ghouls. This one talked to us, right? She said something. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Revenants are
Yeah.
Revenants are weird, and they're definitely one of those things that Ophelia would not be very cool with, just because of like what they are.
Yeah, yeah, I have a lot of meta knowledge about Revenants, but Vittori
Yeah.
would not know about it. Which is, I think
Ophelia might
that's
know
fun
about
for me.
Ophelia
Um,
probably. So I'll have to make
yeah,
a check
that's
for,
true.
for you. Beef is falling off my head. Beef is gonna go away now.
Oh, I guess Vittori would kind of do a bit of an interrogation of just like, your horse is dead and everyone else has run away. You might as well tell us why you kidnapped him? What's going on here?
The Queen demands it. He's a gift for the Queen.
The Queen.
Raspy voice. Anea, Queen of the Amazons.
Vittori, if she's still trying to crawl away, you might want to stop that before you keep the questioning going.
As
I'm
her
on it.
crossbow trained on the Revenant's head, so it's like, she's not gonna get away from, like, me, like, she'll have to, like, get really far away from me to be out of crossbow range.
Okay, I was like, if you just didn't talk with her while she's crawling away, I would have been more concerned.
Interesting.
Are you-
Has he done anything wrong, or is it just because he's one of these people?
Queen commands and we act. So you
I'm
serve.
assuming that I've spent...
He burned our temple. He burned our palace.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes, you can be if you would like,
Oh,
or you
I-
can stop. I was gonna say if you want that to be the action, or if you want to move to arresting her or doing something else. I mean, she can't do much at this point. Like, she'll start to heal again, but like y'all have her surrounded, and there's still a couple palace guards here, who now that she's alone
Right.
are not
Yeah.
totally afraid of her.
I figured
Yeah.
Idara would probably at least like circle around in the direction she's going, just to be like, no, 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 no.
It's like when you see a baby trying to crawl in the direction they're not supposed to go. Just stand in the way, that stops it instantly.
The Minotaur skeleton does have a gold band around one of its horns, if you want to loot that.
Sure.
Yeah, can we? I was gonna say make it a drinking horn, but then
Does
I'm like,
it-
that's kind of weird.
Wait, does it fit? It's a gold band. Does it fit any of our horns? Vittori's got
Ooh,
good
it
horns.
would be a little, like, rattly around your horns. Might be able to wear it as, like, a bicep cuff.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, doesn't
Cool.
Adara already have one? Add another one, make it
Yeah.
symmetrical.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
got one on either side, so now she's just got a little bit of stylish asymmetry.
Hell yeah.
King Ericlius and his private guards run up to you. You see bodies of the guards slaughtered by the Revenant everywhere. The barracks are still on fire. Mikik says, Where is Euclidus? Where is my noble friend? Who is this
They
creature?
unfortunately managed to get him away. There was no way we could have caught up to them, unfortunately. We tried our best, but
The king begins to sob and sits on the floor, hiding his face in his hands. It's the last one. One by one, they've gone. They've come for Euclidus's band. Always during the night. They've taken all his former warriors and rode off with them to Pregara. He clutches at Ophelia's skirts and says, Please, go reason with Aenea. Please. They say she's coming for my head. Get Euclidus back and reason with her. Please. And at that, he collapses at your feet, sobbing and muttering.
I didn't want to laugh, but Draz and I had the same thought. I was like,
Pregante.
Pregante. Thank you, internet. You ruined me. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm glad he like let go, because I was gonna untangle his hands from my skirts and be like, yeah, quick question before we go. What is this that I hear about you burning down a temple
At
of the
that,
Amazons?
he stands up and his gaze is ice cold. Says, You will. That is none of your business. But you will get me back, Euclidus. I'll give you 10,000 gold. Reason with Aenea if you can. And if reasoning fails, bring me her head.
I would like to stop him, look him dead in the eyes, kind of like grab his soggy little front of his tunic, and like pretty much just like hold him to my face and be like, I'm going to get Euclidus back for my friend, and like look at Vittori and be like, but I'm not going to be able to do that unless you tell me what exactly is going on. And then either way, whatever one you want me to roll, I'm either going to roll persuasion or intimidation on this guy. I don't care either way.
hell yeah.
Sounded pretty intimidating-y.
Okay, well, okay. I was like, I could take a 16, or I can add another D10 to that if you don't think that that's good enough.
Either way, he got a 15.
Yes! Plus 4.
He
Hell yeah.
intimidated. Said that the queen, Aenea, she and her warriors helped me get my kingdom back. As thanks, I extended her my hand, which she declined. So I attempted to annex her territory. Ever since then, she's been stealing my men. You're mercenaries, right?
Still holding onto the front of his tunic. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, you should be really glad that when you offered her your hand, she didn't try to chop it off first.
At that, 2 of the guards are going to come forward to you and say,
Yeah.
basically get kind of aggressive in your direction. Like, are you threatening the king?
Oh no, I'm just saying you're lucky that she didn't. Because, quite honestly, what I'm seeing right now, and I'm gonna, like, look around pointedly and be like, uh, this is an absolute mess at the moment. Most of your men are dead. You have, what looks to be an eternally healing person on the ground who says that you have done wrong, and from what I'm hearing, your king got pretty upset when, Ania decided not to marry him, so it's not looking good for you, I'm gonna be honest.
You will get me back, my friend. And at that, he turns on his heel and walks into the palace. One of the servants comes forward and said, the king has a way with people. It can be a little bit, intense, but he is good as his word. He will get 10,000 gold if you bring back Eucladus. There's probably a bonus if you bring back the queen's head.
It wasn't really a priority that I had in mind, but like thanks for the note.
Yeah, no, we're holding him to that.
Yeah.
Those horses, supplies, whatever you need, just be hasty.
Is how the Threeflings get horses too.
Oh no.
Yes!
We're allowed to borrow horses, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
You like add the horses into the dowry, we get the horses too.
Yes, you
Okay.
will get more horses that you can ride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Before
oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, turn and then be like, before we go, I do want to talk to her, and then like point to the revenant on the floor. I think that would be helpful.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Gonna
Also,
like
wouldn't mind,
help
like-
her. Gonna like help her up and dust her off.
Some of the guards will come by and be like, this creature is under arrest.
Well, we need to talk to her first.
She kind of snarls at you and says, what? You're on the wrong side.
You think we're like gonna give her the look of like looking at the king's direction, being like helping him? You're like very wrong.
You haven't made a particularly compelling argument thus far. At the Revenant, not Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're talking to the wrong person.
Says, I served my queen. I died for her once. I'll do it 100 times.
So when I ask, are you like? I don't think you're a ghoul, and you don't seem like a banshee. What else what other undead things do I know of?
Give me a religion or arcana check.
Okay, they're both the same thing. What I say? That's a 21.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's an 18. Sorry, 18.
Then you 100% know that a revenant forms from the soul of a mortal who met a cruel and undeserving fate and crawls back into the world to seek vengeance upon the one who wronged it. And even after it dies, its soul will fly into the body of another corpse until it takes vengeance on the creature that has wronged it.
Ooh, interesting.
The only thing that can stop it is a wish spell.
Ooh, that's even more interesting. So I'm assuming that like when it fulfills its revenge, then it like disappears then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's either a wish spell or it gets its vengeance. Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I'm gonna like look at her and be like, so quick question. Who are you getting revenge against? Is it the king? Is it Euclatus? What is it exactly?
My vengeance is targeted. The queen seeks revenge against the king. I serve the queen.
So, like, is she done now, or... It sounded like that was the last of the group you were targeting.
My job is done. My orders have been fulfilled.
Is the queen done?
And at that, she kind of bows her head. She says, I say no more.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
What's your name?
I've had many names. The name of this body was Metis.
But, like, what's your name? Because
I love the...
if you're just squatting in that body, I don't really care what the body was named.
Oh.
Yeah, no offense. Squatting in bodies.
Says, my name is Carissa.
All right. So if you're the one who wants us to be compelled by your side, anything useful you want to tell us before we go talk to your queen?
Tell her I served her well.
It doesn't seem super useful.
Yeah, so, good old look her in the eyes and be like, so, Carissa, what happens to you now? I said, what happens to you now? Now that your orders have been fulfilled.
The guards kind of interject and say, she is to be put in jail to await the king's orders.
I hope that, like, her revenant thing ends, like, as soon as Eucladus reaches the queen. So, like, she gets arrested, put in a cell, and by the time that, you know, the king arrives, she's gone
Let's say that
dead.
happens.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think she's gonna make it that far.
I mean, even if she
Yeah.
gets her head cut off, she'll just go in another body.
Yeah.
And fall out of that body.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Anyone else have anything for her? Seems like a... That's super
I feel like we
useful.
should just meet the queen. See what
Yeah.
she has to say.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Time to go get
Fast
Eucladus
forward.
back.
On your horses.
Yeah.
You have a 3 days
I
journey.
do want to
Ooh,
point
go
out
ahead.
at this stage that I do have Hunter's Mark on one of the Minotaurs.
Okay.
So for the next hour, I do have advantage on any Wisdom, Perception, or Wisdom Survival checks to find that Minotaur.
Fabulous. I love that. All right. I think as you set off on this 3-day journey to
An hour's not enough.
Gytheria, or Gytheria. Gytheria sounds better. We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. So everybody get a stretch, get a beverage, and let's go Minotaur hunting.
Oh boy. See you soon. we're back.
Hey! What a weird noise I made. Oh, welcome to part 2 of A Queen's Revenge from Uncaged. Volume 2. The Threefs are off to get their friend back. And you cross the border and come upon a strange sight. Although, for you three, not that strange at this point. You see 2 statues of warriors standing at the border. They appear new, only some plants have started to grow on them. The statues hold aloft 2 large purple banners. And in the middle of the banner, you see the head of a woman, rays of sunlight swirling from her head. Upon further inspection, you see the faces of the statues are terribly lifelike. Both warriors appear to be screaming in anguish, and the gear they're carrying looks very familiar to what Euclidus and his team carried. Passing beneath...
I'm assuming Medusa.
Yeah, we are in fantasy Greece again, and we sure have run into a lot of Medusas recently. So I feel like the Threefs all kind of look at the statues, look back at each other, and are just like, Medusa, right? Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You pass underneath and arrive at the town of Gytheria, a medium town of about 2,000 souls on the very border of Pregada. It has acquired most of its renown as a trading post. Merchants on their way to Pylea often rest here, and you do see several trading caravans if you want to stock up on anything.
Maybe on the way back. This seems time sensitive.
Our
What'd you say?
Trip. Time for a 1 hour long fashion and like shopping trip.
Ugh.
You do see a pretty fabulous looking half-elf leading a caravan.
I do want to stop and get some food so I can also have a chance to reclaim my spells.
Okay. Well, it's been 3 days.
I mean, it's been 3 days. So
We've had a short rest.
Long rested.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you meet a merchant caravan led by a half-elf. He's slender, tanned by the sun, and wearing layers of light flowing robes. A purple scarf adorns his head, but his golden jeweled earrings are visible. And on his back, a crescent-shaped blade with 2 purple sashes hanging from the pommel. He introduces himself as Diogo Zamarkis, man of culture and sophistication. Peddler about town.
Got
So
anything
you're
interesting?
also a man of culture.
Got anything interesting to peddle?
Yes, of course. Ladies, what would you like? Anything you need, Diogo has.
You got weapons? You got potions?
Yes. Potions from the top of the coldest mountains. Weapons ripped from ancient undead pirates' throats. And of course, fresh fruit.
I want to see the weapons. I'm gonna make Jess manifest some magic items right here, right now.
He just has like regular. He has regular ass weapons. And some potions of healing.
I would like potions of healing, and I would also like some dried fruit.
Potions of healing are 55 gold.
I will take several.
He's got 4
Dumps
total.
a bag of gold.
I will take 2. And leave the other 2 for the other 2.
Right,
Isn't that just the way?
Ophelia, did you want to...
And for you, so beautiful, dried fruit comes for free with each potion.
Yes.
Amazing. Alright, I guess I'm gonna... either buy the other 2 potions, unless Ophelia wants to buy one of them.
I will have one.
Okay.
Okay, so I just get 1. So each one is 55?
Thanks, Adora!
Okay.
Look, one of us takes twice as much damage as the other 2 combined.
Well, one of us also chose the major
I
and
feel like
fighting
we
in
take
college.
more damage just because we have lower AC, but... Sure.
One of us can't magically heal herself.
I can't!
That's true.
That's aimed at the cousin.
Huh.
I was gonna say, like, Adara's like, well, what was... Yeah, one of us chose not to go to fighting school.
Rookie mistake.
You sound like Queen Aenea's guards arguing amongst yourselves.
Do they stop by often?
Oh, yes, from time to time I've gone to the palace. You know. Everyone's abuzz with the rumors the queen has a new lover. One of,
God, more gossip and drama.
Ericlius's personal guards. You Euphrates, you Mestes. Euclatus? Euclatus, that's it, I believe. Anyway, she's abandoned her palace.
Interesting.
And retreated to the Temple of Nyx. No one's seen them for days. The lover's tryst in the temple always goes well.
Historically, 10 out of 10 every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask the namesake for what these statues were turned into statues by. I'm sure that went well.
Thanks for the hot gossip, as they say.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I hear and I see many things.
Thanks also for the potions.
Yeah.
We have
And the
unrelated
grapefruit.
business to attend to in a different direction.
Thank you for the fruit.
Well, take care. Enjoy your visit.
Temple?
And it's about another day's journey to the temple.
It's a whole day away.
Would you like to
Yeah.
make camp?
Jesus.
I mean, if we don't make camp, like, how late are we showing up? Like, 10 p.m. or like 2 a.m.?
Like, you'll have to make an exhaustion save.
All right, we can camp.
That's fair. Okay, let's make camp.
We've already let him go for 3 days. Like, a fourth day isn't going to make or break it.
Yeah.
What's your watch order? Or are you not keeping watch?
God, we never do watch.
We keep watch.
What is our watch order?
We don't have
As
a...
they say,
Adara usually
Yeah.
takes the middle because she's the best at sleeping poorly, I think.
Okay.
Ophelia, remind me, can you just... Oh, do you have those can't sleep invocation, or did you
no,
get another one?
I have the thing where if you write in my magic book that it's kind of
Alright.
like a yearbook so that
Right.
we automatically keep in touch.
Okay. So Ophelia still does have to sleep. I'll take, first watch.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception check, please.
I assume that's Vittori first.
Yeah.
My perception. That's a 12.
Okay.
I rolled very poorly.
So as the sun goes down and you hear nothing,
Fun.
suddenly out of the woods, Vittori, you are smacked into by a minotaur skeleton. And I would like you to give me a strength saving throw, please. The good news is the other one did not hit anybody else.
I got a 22.
Oh, you stand your ground.
Hell yeah.
8. And you take 18 piercing damage.
Oh, baby.
That's
Man.
fine.
And walking behind it, you see what you now recognize as a revenant. And
Well, that's fun.
it's gonna glare at Adara. Adara, make me a wisdom save at disadvantage, please.
I'm
Because you are
unconscious.
Yep.
All right.
That's why it's a disadvantage, because you were asleep.
Well, well, well. That's still a 17.
Okay.
Nice.
I rolled an 18 and a 13.
Damn.
And I'm wise as fuck.
Roll initiative, friends.
Ah, yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
20.
Adara is not paralyzed.
Yay!
After shit talking the fact that I get like average dice rolls for initiative, I did roll a 16.
Oh, nice.
this time,
Nice.
So I got a 21.
Same! Cousin
I got
synergy.
15, actually.
Wait, what?
I got 15
Nice.
for Dex, actually, which is
Hey!
good. It's above an 11, so that's rare.
Alright. Idara's gonna remember this, and she's never letting anybody else have first watch ever again between this and the, whatever happened with the... Was it Banshee? Yeah, the Banshee from, like, 2 episodes ago.
All right. I forget who has more Dex, Victoria or Adara.
I assume Vittori? She's a ranger? I got an 18.
Kind of what I thought.
No, I think because I use point buy, so Vittoria's stats are just lower than Adara's. So
Okay.
Because Vittoria has 16.
Oh, okay, then I'm dexier
Adara
than the
actually
ranger.
has more, which is fun.
Okay, so Adara, you wake up after being angry glared at.
Alright, Idara just, like, senses that somebody's staring at her, so her eyes just, like, snap open.
If you guys are not part of our Patreon, I did art of Adara snapping open angrily, and then Shy also angrily waking up and immediately vaporizing someone. It's on our Discord.
Alright, I'm getting up from under my bedroll, and just going straight for this revenant that woke me up. I sense enemy. And I'm gonna take a swing with my scimitar. Actually, do I have my equipment? Do I have to, like, grab it?
I'll say you can grab your equipment, but not your armor.
Fair. Alright, so that is a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Like, I'm guessing Adara
Oh, yeah.
sleeps with her weapons, like, snuggled up to her.
Yeah, weapons nearby, armor not so much, because, like, that shit's not comfy.
Sleeping in plate mail. Ugh.
Cool. I'm not gonna do a maneuver, because I want to save that. So, please take 12 points of magic silver slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a second swing
Do it.
for a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Cool. Please take another 13 points of magic silver slashing damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to bite the revenant.
You're gonna have to tell us what revenants taste like in the Patreon video.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't know if I bite this one, though. Does a 14 hit?
Let's see. Yes.
All right.
Hey.
That is...
She's even wearing fancy armor. and you still hit.
Dang. 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And looking around, how many do I see?
See 1 revenant and 2 minotaur skeletons.
Alright, I just yell, Ophelia, get up!
Vittori, you are up.
Yes.
You have a minotaur skeleton literally in your face. Or really a minotaur skeleton's face in, like, near your abdomen.
Not how well this will go because shooting a crossbow seems like it'll just go between ribs at this distance, but because of crossbow expert, Vittoria doesn't have disadvantage, so apparently, like, at this range he's still as good. So
She knows-
yeah, time to Hunter's Mark and then shoot this minotaur out of my face.
She knows to aim for the skull, which
Were
doesn't
you
have
gonna say
rib
something,
holes.
Wendy?
Yeah, I said she
Sure.
knows to aim for the skull,
That's
which
true.
doesn't have rib holes.
It does have eye holes, though.
It does, but those don't go all the way through.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
That's a 19.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's a math. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack. 16.
To hit? Yep.
Nice.
I need
13 points of damage again.
nice.
And then third attack. I rolled a 19 on the dice, so I think a 28 hits.
Yes, that will hit.
Yes.
It's always so funny when I don't roll on that 20, but it comes
Yeah.
close.
It's one of those things where it's like, it's fun for the audience and for you, for a little bit.
Fun dice geography fact, the
so
19
that's-
and 20 are almost on opposite sides of the d20. So technically,
Also-
rolling a 19 is
Thanks,
almost as
Wendy.
far away from a 20 as you can get.
That's 18 points of damage.
All right. All right, and then it is the Revenant's turn. And she's gonna try and attack Adara. With
I
her
am
fist.
in her face.
One of
All
those
right.
is a nat 20, the
All
other
right.
is not.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So the other one
Come
just
on.
straight up misses?
The other straight up misses.
All right, I'm gonna repost that one. So I attack her back. As she nat 20s me.
I was like, you can't. Sorry, I was thinking of the one for the NPCs. That's different. Go for it.
Yeah.
So that's
So you should resolve yours first.
yes. So that's 16 plus. How have we? I don't think we've done that. I'll roll it. Like when they do extra damage on top of an attack and it's a crit, we're still rolling that extra damage, right? Not taking the max for that. That seems fair.
I don't think it's come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
I
think
think
it's come up
it's
yet.
max plus
Has it come up? I don't
rolls.
believe so either.
Yeah. Okay. So 16 plus 12, 10, and 5. So that's 43 bludgeoning damage to Adara.
All right.
Jesus.
I attack her back with a
Okay.
24 to hit,
Okay, that will hit.
and she will take 16 points of magic silver slashing damage in return.
Cool. Okay. And she had just healed a little bit too, so that was wise. All right. And then it is Ophelia's turn.
Okay, so first off, as my action, I am going to pull out Snick-a-Stiff, and then again do my whole like cheerleader baton twirl thing, and then turn it into a snake at my feet. So let me roll for that initiative real quick, because God, why can't it just act on my turn? That'd be so much easier. That's a 4. Thank you, Snake. Very cool of you.
Okay.
And then
Just
for my
a
bonus
magical
action,
gold transformation, but for your
Yep.
snake.
yes, absolutely magical gold transformation. But then I throw my magical gold weapon at the gun, and it becomes a snake.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes! And then I am going to cast Spirit Shroud on myself.
Yeah! The
And
cool leather
then,
jacket, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the ghost hand leather jacket. And then I am going
Oh
to
yeah.
cast it so it does radiant damage.
Ooh!
Because I get a choice between radiant, necrotic, and cold. Well, because I know
Okay.
about revenants, I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. And then it doesn't matter because it wouldn't have been able to regain hit points anyway. That's part of the thing.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
I'm also going to say, what is it within the area of me? I have, what is it? There's one bone minotaur and one revenant, or how many of them are there?
There's 2 bone minotaurs and 1 revenant. Bone
Okay,
minotaur
are they-
and revenant have taken almost the exact same amount of damage, 44 and 43. The other minotaur is untouched.
Okay, so I'm going to slow all 3 of them down by 10 feet.
Ooh, nice.
If they're within 10 feet of me, I can
Nice.
do that. I don't care.
Okay. All right. It is the mini tower skeleton's turn.
Mini tower.
And one of them is going to, the one in Vittoria's face is going to try and attack Vittoria again with its axe. And I think that's going to hit. That's a 22.
Maybe, just maybe, the roll just a bit
Perhaps.
low.
Mayhap. Okay. So that is, there we go. How about this new dice? I don't know what anything is. 12. 16 slashing damage with the axe.
Alright, I'm going to Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh, do it! Yeah!
Yeah.
It's like, I always forget that, I've forgotten this whole time, so I'm like, I'm gonna do that now. So roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Not is Dexy. That would be a 6.
Nice, you failed. I think this is the first time someone's actually failed this, because I'm very used to rolling half for this.
Yeah, it's weird when you actually get
how
things
many-
to go your way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so that's 3d6. Let me d10. That's 10 plus 8 plus 2, so 20 fire damage.
You are, let's see, 20 fire damage?
Yeah.
Oh, so close, but not quite enough. I was about to say you killed it, but you so close. You almost killed it. I'll say you now have an on fire Minotaur skeleton in front of your face.
Oh boy, an improvement.
Oh yeah.
And the other one is going to charge at Ophelia. You slowed down its thing, but that reduces it by 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it still has a move of 40, and it only has to move 10 feet to charge at you. So that is a 19 to hit you.
I mean, yeah, I'm squishy.
Squeesh.
I'm
Uh,
squishy.
Please give me a strength save, Ophelia.
Oh, I'm bad at these.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no.
That's a 7. It's a
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
So that is going to be 8, let's say 16, 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you are pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Okay. Can I do my hellish rebuke in response to that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Do some rebuking as you fall.
Okay. Please, D10s. I'm begging you. Please roll high for me. Oh, 2 of them were 8s. Yes. I got a 20. And 20
Oh,
points of
nice.
fire damage out of 30. Yes.
Hellish Rebuke buddies that rolled the same.
And then it is Snake's turn.
High fives. Okay.
None.
Who is the? Okay. Which one pushed me down?
The one that was the least injured.
Okay, I'm gonna have Snake, do me a hot favor and constrict that boy. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have him roll for
That's
that.
good.
That's a
'cause
20.
That's the one that's not on fire.
Okay, cool. That's a 23.
Okay, yeah, Snake has him.
Thank you, Snake. Snake is
Hell
going to
yeah.
give an aggressive hug. Okay, that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and he is grappled.
Okay. And then we are back to Adara at the top.
All right. So, I'm going to open with a menacing attack on this revenant.
Ooh.
So I'm going to threaten this undead's life. That
The
is
undead-
a 17 to hit.
It's life that can go back to being alive after you kill it if it finds another body.
Shh.
She laughs in your face, says, "You think you can frighten the dead? I'm
All right.
vengeance incarnate."
Oh, hang on. Wait, I just realized. Sorry, I want to cut in. I forgot. I do extra damage to the Minotaur.
With your
I
hellish
forgot.
rebuke?
No, with my Spirit Shroud.
Oh, okay.
Every time I do an attack, it does damage.
Hmm.
Yep. I forgot! It's taking another 5 points of damage. My mistake.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
So that's 33. Okay. So,
Yay.
Revenant cannot be intimidated.
All right. Well, it's technically frightened, not intimidated, but I kind of assume that.
But I mean, she is
Yeah.
she's immune.
Yeah. Okay. So I damage her anyway.
Okay.
So she takes math 17 points of damage.
Okay, math, the worst condition.
And then I'll have a moment where I'm processing the word she says, and I said, "All right, I'll just make you wish you could feel afraid." And then, fuck, that sounded cooler in my head. And take another swing. That's a 18 to hit.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna try and trip her this time.
Okay.
Please make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's a 20! And look at my new dice. It's
Rude.
a little kitty. I don't know if you can see it. It's a cat.
This is the time that cats have betrayed us!
So that's a
Betrayal?
27.
All right, fine, you pass. So that's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Take 2 more swings at this revenant.
Do it.
19 on the die to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And last attack is a 23.
Double hit.
All right. That is another 14 points of damage.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, she's at 99 damage.
And as my bonus action, I would like to bite this revenant.
Please do.
Second, first, same as the first. That is a 27 to bite.
Yeah, you can bite her.
All right, I do for 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That is magical, in case it matters.
All right.
And I was going to hopefully kill her, but I did not. So I'll just
You
stay
did not.
here.
Vittori, you are up. You have a flaming
Time to
minotaur in your
shoot
face.
this- Yeah, time to shoot that minotaur skeleton some more. Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
They have even less armor than regular minotaurs because they're like naked boys, but without skin.
Oh, whoa. Too naked. Too naked. Dial it back.
See, part of me wants to say naked squared, and then part of me wants to say no.
That is 14 points of damage.
And you absolutely destroy that minotaur skeleton.
Hell yeah. So I end this by firing a bolt through one of the eye holes, and it just like shatters against the back of the skull, and then the rest of the skull cracks open and then just falls into a pile on the ground.
Bones and fire.
I guess I look around. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Also the fire. It's a burning pile of bones in the ground. Can I see if like if the revenant or the other minotaur skeleton is more hurt?
The revenant appears to be more hurt. You also see the minotaur skeleton is grappled by a snake, so it would be hard to hit without hitting the snake.
That's true. Okay, I'll go for the revenant then. That is an 11. I assume that doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Clinks off the fancy armor.
Anything else?
No.
All right. It is the revenant's turn, and she glares at Adara, and you see some of her skin start to knit back together.
Some of us don't need to cheat to win.
And then Adara used second wind.
And then she's gonna punch you again.
All right.
Twice, and one of them will work.
All right. I'm going to riposte the other one.
You're gonna repost the one that doesn't work?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's if they miss with a melee attack that I can attack back.
Oh, okay. Cool. So,
It really should have named it 2 different reposts, different things.
Yeah. Well, one of them is
Because I
parry.
always think of the monster one, where they
Oh,
just
yeah.
always AC. And like,
6.
Zan brought up a good point. Adara says as one of the ones
Yeah.
that cannot die. Is that not cheating?
Shy's not here to tell her she's wrong.
That is 12 bludgeoning damage to a die.
All right.
And then you can repost the other one.
Well, can I? Does a 13 hit?
It doesn't, because she's wearing fancy armor.
All right. I do not repost.
And then it is Ophelia's turn.
Oh, so how many people do we have left?
A revenant and a minotaur skeleton being hugged by a snake.
Okay. Cool. Oh. Hey. How close is the revenant to me?
You got shot back 10 feet. So I would say at least 15 feet.
Oh, so that's okay. And it's taken damage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not
So-
radiant damage, but it's taken a whole lot of magic silvered slashing damage.
Oh, I'm just more concerned about whether or not it's taking damage because Ophelia is going to
Toll the
essentially
Dead.
lift her arms and you're going to hear Toll the Dead in the background.
Yeah!
So I love this because it takes more if it's already damaged. So you need to do a wisdom save for me.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go cat dice. It's a nat 20 again!
Ah! Cat dice?
I dislike you, cat dice!
Nat 20 is a kitty. Can you see it?
I mean, it makes
believe you.
sense that the cat dice would work really well for Jess, but also
true.
as one of Jess's players. Cat dice!
Angry!
Use your points to give me some nat ones, like Jess back did.
Please.
It's fine.
Please!
It's fine. I'll take this Ronin out myself.
Okay, I just have to make sure I don't have... Okay, I don't believe I have anything else I can do unless I am... No, there's nothing else I can do, I don't think.
Okay. Then it is the Minotaur skeleton's turn, and he's gonna try and
Isn't the Snurns?
break this.
Isn't the snake's turn?
Minotaur skeleton got
Or
an
is
8,
it-
snake got a 4.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say, Snake is like always going last here.
So he's gonna try and get out of this grapple,
Okay.
and it has a number, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He got a 17 to get out.
Okay, just barely.
Okay. So he is out, and he is going to do a not moving threat area, but just backing up a little bit from Snick.
I was gonna say, does the snake get an attack of opportunity then?
No, because he's still in threat area.
Okay, so he's just like moving slightly.
Yeah. Snake has a big threat area.
Yeah, because Snake's large
that's
and in
true.
charge.
Yeah. Just backing up enough that he could do his charge if he wanted to next time. But Snake's area is huge.
Okay.
And now it is Snick's turn. I feel like he's about to get grappled again.
Yeah.
What?
We're gonna. What? What have you? That's a 22.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, buddy. He's taking 9 points of damage and he's grappled again.
Okay. You said 9 points of damage?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, it is Adara's turn.
All right. Then I'm gonna take some swings at this Revenant. I'm gonna take one regular swing
Okay.
to start. That's cocked. That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Please take 15 points of magic silver slashing damage. Wait,
Okay.
15. I did that math wrong. 14.
Okay.
And then how beat up is this revenant looking?
Pretty bad.
All right. I'm gonna
Not to get too graphic, but like she would have things hanging off of her. She's
All
not
right.
bleeding.
I'm gonna menace her again. I know she can't make the save, but this is out of spite now. Because I still get to add damage to it.
You could like trip her, you know.
I could, but she made the mistake of smarting off. So now I have a point to prove.
This is snark
See-
attack.
25 to hit.
You put him shark
Right,
attack. Now get ready for snoke attacks.
So that definitely
Yeah,
hits.
25 hits.
Cool. Hopefully this is... Alright, please take... This is... 17 points of magic silver slashing damage.
Hey. Uh-huh.
She's still up.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna bite the revenant.
Do it.
I believe. This is rolled like 4 nat 1s tonight. It's due.
Come on, Wendy.
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Alright!
Yes!
Oh, I'll take that 6.
Finally.
It wasn't what I was hoping for, but that's fine. Woo! 12 points of magic silver slashing damage.
And you utterly destroy her.
Yay!
Hey.
I mean, she will find a new body tomorrow. But
Yeah.
you have utterly destroed her for now.
But the
You
point...
made a point. For
The
now.
point is, Idara got to have her moment of, no, you miscalculated, you should have feared me more. And that's what she cares about.
Anything else, Adara? There's
Stomp over...
Minotaur? A Minotaur skeleton.
Yeah, I'll stomp over to the Minotaur. I can't actually do anything about it, but I'm there now also.
Okay.
You're like, she's just standing there, menacing.
Non-mechanically menacing.
And it is Ophelia's turn.
Yay! Okay. You know what? Even if this hurts my boy, it's okay. I'm gonna take out my crossbow and shoot at the Minotaur.
Okay. So that's a disadvantage to not hit the snake.
Actually, hang on a sec. I'm gonna do something real quick.
I mean, you can use Toll the Dead again. It's taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Do a wisdom save for me. I'm really hoping this thing that has no brain does not have good wisdom.
That's a 7.
Okay, I was gonna say, if it did, I was gonna call bullshit on if it did really well.
It has a negative wisdom modifier.
Okay, good! Okay,
Like,
it's taking... Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot it's 2d12.
It's not.
So it's taking 16 points of necrotic damage, and it is also taking... Boop-a-doop-a-doo. So, 16... And it's also taking 7 points of radiant damage. I almost rolled max on both of
Nice.
those.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else, Ophelia?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, there we go. That's what we got.
Okay. He is going to try and break the grapple from this snake and probably fail. That's a 11.
Yeah, no. Get squeezed.
And then that is Snake's turn.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think he can...
He can
I was gonna say-
constrict.
I was gonna say, yeah,
With,
can he do it again? But I don't think he would...
he doesn't have to roll a hit. He can just...
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
Or he rolls with advantage, I think, because he's grappling.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have
Yeah.
disadvantage and cannot benefit from any bonuses to its speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
I feel like they should just be able to do it if they're grappling it. Like
they
it's-
really should, especially if it's something that you're already holding. So,
like if
it's not...
something's in your hand, you can hit the thing in your hand.
Yeah, you can squeeze it more.
From
So-
this is a monster. I'm happy from a this is a monster that we could be fighting against perspective that they don't have auto attack.
Yeah. So it's either a 21 or a 26. Take your pick.
Those both hit.
Okay, cool. Um, where is the other? I keep losing my d8s even though I'm staring directly at them. Okay, and then it's taking another 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and it's still crap.
And how does Snake want to do this?
I'm just imagining that, like, the snake is just giving it a little bit too tight of a hug, and then you just hear it fall apart like a xylophone skeleton noise, like in 90s cartoons.
Good.
And then the snake is just, like, left there sitting on the ground in, like, a little swirl of its own body. And the snake's just like, yes.
Looking at these piles of bones, you see there are bands of purple. One is around the Revenant's arm, but in the miniature bone piles, you see there are bands of purple, all showing the symbol of that woman's face in the radiant sun. And the Revenant, as I said, is wearing fancy armor, if you would like it.
I wish to view the fancy armor.
It is a +1 leather armor that lets you cast Water Walk once a day.
Ooh, that's
Pretty cool.
It is fancy. We'll shove it in the backpack and worry about it later.
Yeah. Like we do with everything.
We'll worry about it on Patreon for $5 and up patrons.
So, you can get a full night's sleep now.
Yes, please.
Yay!
Oh my god, Jesus armor. So
Oh no.
Oh, this is the body and this is the blood of Jesus. But
You're not wrong, though.
It is.
The best part is, too, that's my friend Ryan who just said that. Thank you, Ryan.
So the next morning, you get up and it's a short trip to the Temple of Nyx, which has been built on top of a hill. It's protected by a simple brick wall about 9 feet high. Only one gate can be seen in the south wall. Stone stairs lead to the gate, which consists of a heavy wooden double door. At it stand 2 skeletal minotaurs and 2 fierce and 2 fierce Amazon guards. These are survivors of an attack by Eucladus and his warband.
Figure.
Do they, like, see and acknowledge us, or are we further away than that?
They will acknowledge you. How would you approach Minotaur skeletons and more Amazons? I was gonna say Amazonian, but Amazon warriors.
So we have Amazons and Skeletors. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, if they, like, see us, then I guess just look at the other two and be like, do we just say we're here to, like, talk? I assume?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think it helps that Vittori is friends with Eucladus, right? Like, that should help.
That might hurt, actually, because it seems like they do not like him. Yeah, we might pretend we don't know him.
Yeah, also, I'm not entirely sure we'll be friends by the end of this, but we'll see.
Well, you heard a rumor that Eucladus might be the queen's lover.
Maybe.
Somehow, I find it difficult to believe that one. We'll find out. Alright. Sup?
They see you and say who you seek is inside. And they allow you to pass.
Oh,
that was easier than I thought it would be.
I would like to make an insight check. I hated that.
Dude. Make me an insight check.
24.
They seem to be following orders.
Alright. Do they... seem like, ho ho, we got them, we're gonna lock them inside sort of thing, or they seem on the up
No.
and up?
Nora, some
You
people
seem-
just want to open the door for
You
you.
seem to be expected.
I don't like that we were expected, and I think it's reasonable to not like that.
And to be fair, you did steal a man that was seen cavorting with you. They probably assume you're here to get that man back.
Point being, just as we go in.
The temple has seen better days. It's fallen into disrepair and is overgrown. Several pillars have fallen over, blocking the entrance from the western side, while other parts stand intact. A statue to the goddess Nyx stands proud among the rubble. The path to the palace door in the courtyard is surrounded by fruit trees. There's a sweet smell in the air. Among the trees, you can discern more stone statues, all with a horrified look on their face. All statues and walls are absolutely crawling with snakes.
Damn. Also, I just want to say that I assume that the statue of Nyx is just like the 3D model of Nyx from Hades.
Right?
The video game. Just
That
like it's
game
just,
has...
it's
yeah,
just like a
it's
really
like
large
sexual
version
queen.
of that.
Oh,
Lady
perfect.
Gaga. She's just like, child.
Lorge. You've heard of Lady
Lorge.
Duke.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like the Lady Dimitrescu
Oh my god.
phenomenon of tall woman.
All three tieflings are just like, large Nyx.
Lord.
This is the entire rest of the adventure.
Large.
Just, all right. And focus.
That was like taller.
Finally getting past the beautiful statue of Nyx, the large lady. You approach the door to the inner temple and see a humanoid figure standing in the doorway. Around 6 feet tall, completely hairless, with a muscular build, wearing only a wraparound leather skirt tied at the waist. As you get closer, you see he has reptilian eyes and scales across his face. He has a bald, snake-like head and neck, and as the creature smiles, you can see sharp fangs and a split tongue. His body appears to be that of a large snake. As you halt, he speaks with his arms wide open in a non-hostile gesture. Vittori, my friends, welcome to our humble abode. You realize immediately, this is Euclidus, or at least it used to be. With some help from the goddess Nyx, I finally found my true form. There's no honor to gain here, friends. I've chosen my true love. I've chosen Enea.
Wait, that rumor was true?
Hey, can I make an insight check on this as well?
Yeah!
Yeah, I need to make an inside check on what the fuck this is.
18.
Okay.
18, yeah, as well.
Cousin synergy.
Cousinly insight.
I doubt this is gonna go, but we'll see. That's a 17. Yo.
You see truth beaming out of his reptilian eyes and complete happiness.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're okay. We were more worried that you were gonna end up dead. Or,
a
you know.
statue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of those were concerns.
I could never turn against my queen. She brought me home to her. Now I don't have to scrape and grovel to that paranoid maniac anymore.
We were told that you and your warband, like, killed people, like, killed Aenea's people and stuff. Is that not the case?
I fought alongside Enea for my king. We fought and regained his kingdom against the usurper Toduklis. After that, my king turned. He was cruel to her. He nearly killed her. Anea and I fell in love on the battlefield. She's a true warrior. But, of course, my king demanded her hand in marriage, and she said no. Ever since then, he sent us afterwards to retrieve her by any means necessary, slaughtering her people. And I hated to do it. Now I'm free.
Yeah, about that. What the fuck?
Oh, my new form, yes. Anea did not always look well, you'll see. She prayed to Nyx for the power to take revenge, and Nyx gave us her blessing. First Anea, and now me. Come, you should meet her.
Uh-huh.
Pardon me, Eclatus, it just seems kind of weird to see you get quote unquote kidnapped and then just kind of see you be all content with this. Like this is okay with you.
It was the only way to get me out of that terrible king's clutches.
I'm surprised
Ericlius is a tyrant. He's not the king that I grew up serving. And now I don't have to be torn between love and duty. I can just serve my queen. And he just smiles, beaming.
I'm really surprised like you didn't tell Vittori about this. Like this seems like something you would have shared with your friend.
Yeah.
I couldn't risk being caught. I would have been executed for going behind my king's back.
Why did you invite us out here for a job in the first place if you were planning on making a run for it?
It wasn't my plan. I didn't know she was going to rescue me. She's so wise. The king had asked me to send a group in to retrieve her, and I knew Vittori was the best in the business. Thought maybe, perhaps...
Well, thanks.
He goes, yeah, you got it. So I thought perhaps I could fall behind in the battle, or something could be worked out, but now I don't even have to do that. I'm free.
So just out of curiosity, that insight check, is that still holding true for this entire thing?
Yep.
Wow, that's weird.
Wild.
Well, congrats.
It's definitely like... I would want to cast Detect Magic, but there is a verbal component to that, and I can't do that without looking really sus.
If Vittori, looks at Ophelia, I have a wand of it, so I don't have to say anything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, she'll look over at Ophelia.
Because Ophelia's also probably like, did you hear? Was this a thing? And, I will, take out the wand of Detect Magic.
You detect that his scimitar is magic.
That's all.
Good for him. Huh,
Damn,
so he's not stuck.
Well, congrats. We should probably
Thank you.
talk to the queen.
Yes, meet my love. You escort you into the throne room through two ornate doors. The golden symbol of the woman with swirling rays around her head appears on both doors, which are painted purple. You enter a circular hall, and although it's been sunny out in the courtyard, it's fairly dim in here. At the end of the hall, you see a raised throne and a smaller one beside it. Sight to the throne is blocked by many veils draped from the ceiling, but you can make out a humanoid shape. The room is filled with the scent of incense, and between the marble columns, you make out more human-like statues. You hear a female voice from behind the veils. So, Rickless has sent another batch of heroes. Have you come to reason with me? To ask me to reconsider and take that old wineskin's hand in marriage?
No, not at all. We just
Yeah,
wanted to hear your side of the story because it seemed that, you know, one, we weren't getting the full picture, and also that, I was just getting bad vibes from that guy.
Also, we thought our friend was kidnapped, so
Yeah, that too.
Brave travelers, I brought my love home, where he belongs, by my side. And at that, she reaches out, and as you part through the veils, you, surprise, see a Medusa in front of you.
oh my god.
Euclidus takes her hand. She said, please, I understand that you probably didn't appreciate being attacked.
Set on fire.
Without that, especially like when we were trying to sleep.
Yeah, that was kind of that was kind of not super great. Did not make me feel super welcome.
I couldn't have anyone coming to slay me or take my husband away. At that, Euclidus just says, plus I knew you'd get through it, Vittori. It was more like
Weird.
putting a lock on a door, you know.
Right.
A weird comparison.
Well, you know, it says, like, don't come in, but, you know, a talented person can still get in there.
I suppose.
Alright.
So what about all the other people you kidnapped and turned into statues?
I was not in love with them. They burned my city and nearly killed me. I got my vengeance. And now I have my love. Perhaps, with a large enough army, we can take down that king and expand my territory. Euclidus just says, I mean, turnabout's kind of fair play, right?
This whole situation.
I mean, honestly, live your lives, I guess.
Yeah. As long as it isn't our problem, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you understand. I knew you would. Isn't she beautiful?
uh-huh.
Questionable.
We're gonna have a quick discussion in the hallway and we'll be right back.
Yes, of course. And he kind of slithers forward to Vittori first. It just goes, I know that we always said people in love seem really stupid, but I get it now. I would be stupid for her.
I love this
He's a
himbo.
himbo now.
I was gonna say he's been a himbo since the beginning. He was like the fighting
True.
himbo.
He
was like the
was,
one that goes to the
Yeah,
gym.
that's true.
he was, and then we had to reconsider. But now he's tentatively back. All right, let's just, I'm just gonna shove the other two out into the hallway. Hey, what the fuck?
This feels so weird to me. Like, we were told that we were going to be rescuing the guy from a kidnapping, and now he's like, oh, my wife.
Yeah, but it seems on the
Mom.
up and up. Like,
My wife.
And he's now a snake person.
Yeah, did you get any sense, either of you? Like, can you tell if there's anything magic going on?
No, Zimmer?
There's literally nothing other than his sword.
I mean,
So weird.
it's fucking weird, but at the same time, I'm gonna throw out there that this seems to have resolved itself. And we can probably just go?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. I'm just more concerned about what's gonna end up happening when we try to, like, go back and try to dip out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't-
he's like,
Yeah.
We don't have to go back the way we came.
What
Like,
if we
the king,
just fucked up and ghosted the king? What would
the king does not know our names. He never asked. I bet your friend didn't tell him. And, like, we don't have to go that way. There's a whole other side of Fantasy Greece we could walk through.
okay, but
Yeah.
Vittori's friend did give at least the king her name so they could write a letter.
I mean, we could ask.
True.
Also, it's kind of hard not to describe us and have us immediately be found. It's not like we're very conspicuous.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
Worst case scenario
Okay.
is we just send a letter being like, sorry, dude, no dice, he's dead. There's no human by the name of, Eutripides or whatever.
Euclides?
Yeah.
You tripping these?
I don't... Look, I forgot, I blanked. There's a lot to process right now.
My favorite fantasy Greek playwright.
You tripping these?
Like, we could just be like, oops, he was already dead when we got there, so, you know, like, sorry, but also...
I mean, what stops us from just going back there and doing that now?
I'm just saying, we don't have to go back, we can just, like... I mean, I guess if you two, like, really want to go back and talk to the king again, like, we can go, but to me this seems resolved, and, like, we can move on.
Yeah.
My guess is that it's a king, and I feel like if we just sent a letter to the king would be very pissed off. Like, I think we should at least go back just for respect's sake.
Alright.
But yeah, telling him,
Yeah, what about the
I guess
rest?
maybe we should ask them about how they think we should approach this.
Yeah, how much do you guys want to get involved in two kingdoms trying to reconquer each other? Like, is that something you want to talk them
Not
down from?
really.
Because I am very cool just, like,
No.
letting them do their thing.
I'm more
That's
concerned-
above our pay grade.
Exactly.
I'm just more concerned that if we leave them, then the king's gonna come and hunt them both down anyway. You know? Because, like, you didn't hesitate to do it once.
Yeah. I mean,
if that whole war band is gone now, he has less of an army.
yeah. He'll just keep hiring and sending mercs in. But, you know, if they go back and reconquer his kingdom, then that problem resolves itself, right?
I guess.
Let's hear what they
So you
Have
can
to
roll
say,
a die over
yeah.
it.
no. Let's hear what they have to say. Like, we'll walk back in and be like, so do you want us to
Go
tell
back
the
in?
king
Yeah.
that you're dead, or...
Well, we'd like for you to help us overthrow it. Come on, Vittori. We fought off gnolls and raiders together. Don't you want to go to war?
the anarchy, Vittori?
This is a bit bigger than any of those things.
Yeah, we're gonna need a
This
much...
is a war you're talking about.
We're gonna need a much better sales pitch.
Better than doing what's right for the woman your friend loves?
I mean, am I gonna be the one to say it? Because, like...
I'm happy for you, I'm happy for you, but we just met. I'm
The
sorry.
Trojan War is an excellent example of why you don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, have you considered constructing a giant wooden horse? Maybe that'll help.
As well. At that, Anea just says, they don't have to fight on our side. They were mercenaries hired to do a job. Now, if you return to the king without him, you will probably not be paid. But if you try and take him from me, then I will fight you for him.
The thing is, even if we took him back, they wouldn't recognize him because he's transformed now.
I don't know if they'd believe us.
Well, the king did say you could bring her head.
It's
but
true.
He also saw her differently last time, too.
Like, we have no desire to bring either one of you back to the kingdom. To, like, display you to the king and be like, da-dung! We have no desire to do either one of those.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you'll be going your own way.
Yep.
On the one hand, yeah. On the other hand, these two do want to go inform the king that we at least made an effort. So, do you want us to tell him that you're dead, or... So that might, you know...
Probably demand proof of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we could bring him for proof then?
She starts to think, and Euclida says, he only takes heads.
That's a really shitty system.
He puts them on pipes.
Yeah, but like, what if the head gets destroyed?
Of course he does.
Like, wait, even the people he likes?
No, as proof that someone's dead.
Alright.
As warnings, you know. King shit.
Alright. Well, you two want to reconsider? Because, like, we can ghost a king. Like, fuck that guy. He has other things to worry about.
You know, you wouldn't steal a car thing. You wouldn't ghost a king.
Oh, no.
Excuse you. Yes, I would. Fuck the monarchy.
Look, you two seem like you've got everything figured out. It seems like this is resolved. That's great. Like you said, we're mercenaries, so if you want help with something and you have money, then, you know, perhaps we can talk, but, it doesn't really seem like, the three of us feel super comfortable starting a war, on your behalf out of the goodness of our hearts. So...
Maybe we can just pretend that we died.
I feel like that might be a little hard to like keep up the pretense of.
Sure.
But
We could just leave.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you know, good talk. You good? You two good?
And then go in peace.
All right.
And I will give you gifts for leaving in peace.
Well, thank you. Yep, we appreciate it.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
And Euclidus comes and gives Vittori a big, like, reptilian-y, chilly hug.
Oh,
I hope this isn't the gift.
I was gonna say, this probably feels like
That
having
is
a
not
leather belt.
And you will get some potions.
Yay!
Yay.
Are they of healing?
You will get a potion of clairvoyance, a potion of superior healing, and a potion of stone giant strength.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We will take care of those on the Patreon behind the scenes.
As you leave the temple, you see a breathless tabaxi run up to you and go,
Hi.
ugh! I've been running everywhere.
Hi, Hattie.
Hi.
Harry.
You
Harriet.
okay?
Hi, Harriet.
This is for you. And you see a very fancy letter with gold and silken ties on it.
Oh. Thank you.
Fancy.
Yep, next time.
Get a drink. Make sure you eat.
I hand her money because I think that's the kind of tip she wanted.
Ah. Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like we'll be seeing you again shortly.
And you can read the letter now or next week.
I'll read it now out loud very dramatically and just be like, see, it's such a shame, but unfortunately we have places to go, so like really it's for the best. You know, this is how it is.
Gotta hope it's not in gold ink.
If it's in gold ink, I tear it in half.
Yeah.
It is written in indigo ink.
Oh,
This
thank
is
God.
acceptable.
And it's very fancy calligraphy and broken down because it's incredibly wordy. It says basically, to the Horned Three. Reza, Grand Vizier of the Tarsus Sultanate, requests your presence to hunt the Shamaran, the most wicked queen of serpents, immediately.
One sec. I'm gonna go back inside and just hold out this letter and be like, is this you?
Oh, her name's Ania.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's Ania.
No, but there wasn't a name on here. There was just the Shamaran. So like, is this you?
No. I don't know her.
Alright.
Six beneath a veil.
Alright, good talk.
know
Bye
her.
again. Yeah, unfortunately we got a job to do, so like... Sorry, can't help you with your coup, sorry.
We wish you the best of luck with your coup, though. You do have our endorsement.
Yeah.
As you pass to your next adventure in the land of Tarsos, you hear that the king, Ericles, has invaded the Amazonian queen and annexed her kingdom, destroying all opposition. They say that his mind has snapped, and he has become a terror to all who approach him. The ruling couple have gone into hiding and plot to free the people of the king. And that was A Queen's Revenge by Dimitri Lambermont and Remco van der Hoyle from Uncaged Volume 2.
Oh my god. I feel like this is the first time we've gotten the bad ending in an adventure purely because we're all playing neutral characters who are just like sitting there chanting like, not my circus, not my monkeys, over and over.
It was
neutral has its consequences.
Usually we have at least one good character who's like, we should help the people who are in trouble. And then everyone else is like, fine.
It's not the bad ending. It's not the good ending. It's the
Vittori
neutral
is
ending.
neutral good. Vittori is neutral good, but also this is a whole fucking war. This is...
Yeah.
We'll have to talk
Friends.
about this afterward.
We're gonna go talk about this on our behind the scenes Patreon episode. But first, where can we meet all of these wonderful people in the real life? Let's start with Ophelia. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hi, my name is Ophelia. You can find me on Twitter and in the chat at These Dead Pens, where I like to make art and I do things and I meme and scream. Last week I've been memeing and screaming about, hey, maybe keep talking about Palestine because it's still an issue, even though Israel has signed a ceasefire. I put that in quotes for a reason. And, keep caring about other people. It's very important.
Dara, who are you in the real life? Where can we find you?
I'm GwenDB all over the internet, except Instagram, where I'm GwenDB_arts because GwenDB was taken. I'm an illustrator, and you can find me posting art on the usual places. Check them out if you like fantasy illustrations and the very occasional the very occasional non-art post where I just give freelancing advice mostly.
And Vittori, who are you in the real life? Where can we find you?
Hello, I am Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, where I do a bunch of stuff, like make shitpost art. Speaking of Palestine, very soon, I think starting tomorrow maybe, there's going to be a bundle on Itch.io for Palestine Aid. I know Jess and I both have games in that bundle, so definitely check that out. It's for a good cause.
I put some 5e monsters in there that you can play with. My tiny
fun. I put the Bonds That Tie Us in there because it was already in the Black Lives Matter bundle last year, so at this stage I'm like, it's basically a free game at this point. I assume that everyone just has it. And I also put Dianshin, which is a little cyberpunk game that I made a few months back.
And I'm Jess. You could follow me on Twitter, but exciting news, starting next month with Magpie, I'm going to be running Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG.
Ooh.
Yay!
So if you want to play that, go to Magpie. Those games are selling really fast. They keep adding other games. If you want to play it with me, I run it on Saturdays at 3 p.m. So I'll be doing that probably in June and July. But it's a cool game. I got to learn it the other day, and it's fun. And now we are we're gonna go raid Punkle Nix's what's it called? Charity stream? Donation stream? Fundraiser stream. That's the one. And thank you so much for joining us. Next week, come back. We are going to be playing Hunt for the Serpent Queen from Uncaged Volume 3. So thank you for joining us. Have a lovely night, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.